Yoruna, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good time zone to all of you. I am sorry for the double ping. I accidentally linked you all to Echo's channel first time in the Discord. I'm sorry. I, I will, let me say hi to everybody first. Okay, 1 second. Hello, everybody. Hiya, Kokasa. Congrats on first. Hi, Ursuko. Hiya, Meadow. Hiya, Wolf. Hi, Gamer Boy. Hi, Captain. Hi, Echo. Hi, Lag. Hi, Asmodai. Hi, Vel. Hello. I am a little bit of silly buddy today. I cannot help it. Hiya, Ruby. Hello, Echo. Thank you for the resub. Let's go. 16 months. Oh my god, over a year. Hiya, Quok. Let's go. Good morning. Thank you for the bone, everybody. Hello. Yeah, it's that's just your weekly reminder to be following Echo too. You see, what happens is when I make my Discord announcement, I usually just copy and paste the URL I posted in my last announcement. So I did that without thinking, and because this morning I had like a collab with Echo, we were playing Visage, so I kind of just copy pasted Echo's URL. But I am glad to see all of you. Hello. I'm gonna make like blame it on me. Not sleeping. Well, actually, I did sleep a lot. I honestly slept more than average. But here's the thing. Think of it like this. As some of you know, yesterday I was kind of sick. So what I did is like I just went to bed early, then napped for 3 hours, then woke up again, then briefly checked the Discord, and then went back to sleep again. But here's the thing. If you take a 3 hour nap, collectively 5 hours, if you consider the nap I took earlier that day, turns out it's hard to fall asleep at night. And it didn't help that yesterday I was feeling a little bit feverish. So falling asleep again was a little bit of a struggle. So then this morning I got up at 6 and I was like a little bit EP. But that's okay, because the horror woke me up. Those aren't naps anymore. They are to me. they are naps to me. I see you seem better. I am doing a little bit better. I will say I still felt a little bit queasy today, so I've been eating very lightly. My diet today has been apple slices and jelly and like smoothie and like other things that are very light on the stomach, because it was still a little bit painful this morning. I think I just ate something bad yesterday. I think that was all it was. But it's just that. And then like earlier, I was still feeling a little bit feverish, but don't worry. Before all of you start putting me in the bubble, I did take my temperature and it was not a fever. I think I was just undercooled while also being overcooled at the same time. Took a 30-minute nap like a week ago and completely ruined my life. Oh no, to be fair, I do take naps way too often, but that's just I have problems probably. I poisoned her. Yeah, I had too much nibble of the echo tail after the collab today. Most of them bones were weak. Yeah, too late, Bubba deployed. No! I told you I don't have a fever. I'll be okay. You should feed me more echo tail. No. Kokasa, you have to understand. Like, Echo still needs some time to regrow. Like, I wouldn't want to, like, nibble it to a stump. That would mean it will take, like, a whole week to grow back, We want a plentiful supply of echo tail. Trust me, I'm not a doctor. No, I only listen to Dr. Steeslug. It's very, very trustworthy surgeon. He does all my checkups as well. And Dr. Steeslug is the doctor I trust. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to like leave you with a little nubbin for like an entire week. You need plenty of tail. Like, don't you guys know this is what Echo needs to like balance herself? Like, she is like 70% still. So if she doesn't have the tail, she'll be off balance. She'll topple like one of those little dolls, but she won't come back up. Did you make those clips yourself? No, not these ones. They are super cute though, right? I've been meaning to make some myself, but these ones I just googled Pikmin assets and they'll be like the first ones you'll hit. So I can also like send you the link to them after stream if you remind me, so I don't like have stream brain. And I'll send it to you happily. Yeah. No worries. At some point I'll make my own Pikmin assets, but here's the thing, you guys. I was actually working on something else today. Like, if I wasn't working on something else today, I probably would have made some Pikmin assets. Actually, I was working on 2 things today. 3 things. If you include taking another 2-hour nap. a thing I was working on. Because I was also working on that 2 hour nap. At some point I felt like a little feverish again. I was like, I'm just gonna lie down in bed, and then I slept for 2 hours. And then I woke up again. And I'm just gonna show you guys the thing I made. I look like a really cute turnip. That's perfect for Pikmin because that's what I'm supposed to be. Um, so you may have remembered me last time saying like, oh man, the Pikmin doesn't fit my other screen. So I made us a new screen. New screen. There's of course a zoomed in version. See, there's a zoomed in version. But I will walk you around the new screen. New screen, new posters. Never seen before. I always use different ones. So now we have 3 different screens. I needed to buy myself like a widescreen CRT to hook up Pikmin. yeah, it's a good screen. It's a good screen now. Also, hi, Snow. Hi. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Let me take a sip of my drink. I see me. Yeah, have you guys spotted Echo? She's in here. Did you see her? You can see her. She's well hidden, though. Thank you for the hydrate for seconds. Yeah, she's the Easter Echo. Technically, Halber is there, too. Have you found Halber yet? He's even harder to find. Oh, Fox, thank you for the bone. Thank you. You found her? Yay! For those who haven't seen her yet, I'm gonna point at her with my little stem. There she is. Hiya, Rachel, thank you for the bone. I bought this game and Mouse Sunshine for my friend and I finished Sunshine, but not this one. Probably because this one is stressful. Like, I was too worried about dying forever. You can believe this here. I can see Hall. To be fair, he's not always visible. That's my clue to you guys. He's a little harder to find because he's not always visible. I dropped a Gunpla piece and it's the same color as my carpet. Oh no, the great... You know what I did? When I last dropped the Gunpla piece and I couldn't find it, I just left it for a day. And then sure enough, the next day I stepped on it and that's how I found it. You know, it always comes back around if you just like step on it later. Consoles on the living room TV, I had to use the half broken. Oh, we actually had a TV that was very similar to this one. I was actually trying to find the TV that we used to have. And maybe I could have asked my mom to take a picture of it, because I think we still have like the really old box of a widescreen CRT. It was like a massive thing. I think it weighed like 40 kilos or something. It was so big, so heavy. It probably didn't weigh that much, but it did still weigh a lot. But my mom has like enough stuff going on at the moment. I didn't want to bother her. Yeah, just this little pepper stem. You'll see him when the chat is like not covering his face. Because once I may be able to help you with the game for... Oh. I'm excited, but we will probably finish today. Because technically we only have like one area left to go. So, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, pepper stem. Pull me out by my little pepper stem. Like, wait. I'm gonna be in the ground. And everybody, I want you to like... put your best yoinking emote in chat to pluck me, okay? Make sure you pluck me like a little Pikmin. Okay? I'm gonna wiggle very, very seductively at you. Don't you want to like pluck this little stem? Don't you want this? Don't you want this Pikmin that's like down here? Oh! Whoa! You got me. You plucked me. But yeah, this is our new our new little TV. Now that I've given you guys a little time to look at it, we are gonna zoom in on it again. There we go. It's an ultra rare Pikvuna. Yeah, this is actually a new type you'll find in Pikmin 4. And then there was another thing I was doing today. The other thing I was doing was practicing for karaoke tomorrow. I'm kind of nervous because it's a lot of songs I don't know very well, and like, by God, I've been trying to practice for these past weeks. Some of them are really fast, but I'll do my best. What is Echo? Like one of those purple carrots, you know, like what the carrots used to look like before they became orange, like a purple carrot. Yeah. Eats it? No, the white Pikmin are literally the poisonous ones. So Hyper Karaoke, I hope that you guys will like no, it's purple carrot is yeah. I for a second I didn't be I'm blind today. I thought you said like purple carrot yourself, and I was gonna be like, no, purple carrots are cute, they're good. And then I saw that it was actually purple carrot. Yeah. I was like, oh no, why don't you not like my purple carrot? Yeah, Jam Joe will lead us to glorious victory today. I'm very excited to get our little guys together, because you know what that means? I'm gonna beat Pikmin for the first time ever because I never could do it as a kid. To be fair, we do have one area left, and it is the hardest area. But even if we don't beat it, we have enough parts to get at least one ending, so we will escape the planet. White food snack ones are the best ones. I said this last Pikmin stream, but they're poisonous. Hiya, Homecross. Hi. Yeah, purple carrot tonight. No, purple carrot detected. She loves the purple carrot. She loves it. But yeah, no. So today we're gonna play Pikmin on my new widescreen CRT. I hope you'll enjoy it. And then next week, maybe we'll do Pikmin 2, but like actually I'm really excited that Gimmick has released now. So maybe we'll do Gimmick next week and then Pikmin 2 the week after. But that's, that's for things to consider next week. Oh, hi, thank you for the daily bone. Thank you. Let me take a sippy. You like carrots, but you only like the orange ones, right? Have you had a purple one before? Maybe you'll actually like that one. Would a spout turn into a flower? I wish I had that kind of functionality. That would be really cool. But unfortunately, I don't think it will happen. I'm just eternally a little sprout. Oh, let me give you a meow, Wilby. There you go. Hi, I'm Mizuki, and thank you for the hydrate home. Let me take another sippy. There we go. Tasty. And let me start the game. Oh, that's the wrong controller. Oh. 1 second. I put in the correct controller real quick. Now it's full of justice. There we go. Should say a new controller has connected soon. No? Yes? No? Is not full of justice. I mean, I could play it with the incorrect controller, but that wouldn't be very authentic. Hold on, I'm just gonna restart it really quick. 1 second. Just restarting really quick, really sneaky, really fast. Oh. Huh. There we go. Got it. Now we're fine. Sneaky. Okay. I didn't realize we actually stopped at day 15 last time. Like the perfect middle. The perfect middle of the game, considering there's 30 days. You know what? That means we still have like 15 days to like get like 11 parts. God, there's so many parts in this final level. That's what I'm realizing now. I did do a lot of restarting the fast. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Oh wait, that's like the final area. I just have every part. So each Pikmin color have a different flavor? Yes, 100%. And I want to eat all of them. Yeah, there is a lot of parts in this area. Hiya Q, yes, we're playing Pikmin today. I'm really excited because like this is gonna be the first time I beat Pikmin. I hate the navel. I mean, the navel has the frogs. But you know what? The distant spring also has the frogs. So I'm a little bit nervous. Watching you for a bit before sleep has become my routine now. Oh, that makes me happy. I hope I can softly commandeer my Pikmin to your sleep. You to sleep with my Pikmin commandeering. Yeah. Figured out some pocket tech. Oh, I saw you mentioned in the Discord, but here's the sad thing. Like, swarming them with the Pikmin when they're down. That's what I've been trying to do, but I haven't been consistent enough with it. Because sometimes they just escape. They don't get stunned when you swarm them, unfortunately. So, you know, maybe today we'll get luckier. Maybe today we'll get it. We'll do it. Okay, distant spring. Let's go, soldiers. I know last time we lost quite a few buddies to the big frogs. But this time, we're gonna do it. Okay, so let's start by looking at the map. We've got 2 in water zone, possibly 3. 3, 4, 5. So there's basically what I'm seeing is there's a lot in the water zone. So let's start our first day here by taking our blue buddies out. Yeah, that's I think is good. Yeah. We don't have a lot. We have 75. That's a good amount of blue buddies. Yeah. Okay. We can always get a few more flowers and stuff. Okay, buddies. First we're gonna do some general stuff. You guys, you know, fix this, fix that. All good, all good. Okay. And you come down. You come down. All of you with me. That is for your friends later. You don't need this, but your friends will. Frog. I look at Frog, I look that in the eye, I feel the fear return to me. Alright, and yes, we have the big boys here. But for now, I think we can actually dodge them and go over here. Yeah, there's one frog we have to deal with. And I can start building a bridge. Okay. Let's line up the friends. And swipe. Come on, get him, get him. Okay, this time we got lucky. He's not escaping, he's not escaping. Hello? Oh, no! He escaped. I thought we had him, you guys. I thought we had him. See, that's why I said it doesn't always work. Sometimes frog breaks loose. Reporting for duty. Let's go, punk. I'm glad to have a soldier here. Oh no, are they gonna wake these bastards up? Okay, no, they're very quiet. Oh no. Fight me, not them. Fight me. I will distract them. No! No! Oh, okay. Okay, tactical error, tactical error. Blue boys, you're retreating. Blue boys retreating. Blue boys, go back, go back. Okay. Red boys, you're on. We lost a good 20 blue boys. Some good men were lost today. Red boys, you're back in. It's not me, because I haven't been, then I remember I've seen a playthrough twice and that part does not matter. Yeah, no, your playthrough is gonna be different than mine anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some path clearing. I guess because I, a fool, thought my Pikmin would be smart enough to go through the water where we came from. But they were actually like, no, actually we like going on land. So that's what we're gonna do now. Please allow us to go over land always. Okay, come on. We'll do some path clearing. There we go. Everyone, gather up. Can Pikmin swim? Only the blue ones. Okay. Take this guy. Yeah, I'm special play makes for a good stream. Exactly. And like, I think because everybody is gonna come at things from different angles, I think this game... I mean, it's literally made to have a bunch of replayability, you know? That's what they set it up for. Okay, guys, no carrying back to falling yet. We have to kill a guy. Pikmin's smart? Yeah, no, that was my first mistake, thinking they have a brain cell. Ever. I was like, no, of course they're gonna take the land route. The land route that's covered in enemies. The land route which they should have never taken. Okay. You guys go deal with this for a bit. It looks like we're gonna need some yellow. I'm also gonna take our blues back out and use those to bring back the corpses so we can build up our blue forces. Take about 10 yellows. Yeah. 9 is fine too. Now we can take one more. There we go. 10 yellow. And the rest will all make blue. There we go. Take the boys. Okay, boys. Tactical error. We'll get them next time. We are gonna recoup our losses immediately. Okay. The M in Pikmin stands for massacre. Okay, blues. You guys take back the corpses. Reporting for duty from the onion as I'm assembling gun. Glad, thank you, much appreciated. Okay, you guys in here. Some of you grassy boys can take those. Okay. And one more corpse. Very good, very good. Well done, boys. We'll make it through here yet. Okay. Now that this clears out. Hey, the blue bugs are hardcore to be more likely to die. I wouldn't be surprised because they're just so sad in every bit of artwork they put out. They're always like on the verge of being squished, pummeled, or killed, or set on fire, or... Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of walls, so like... that's actually why I put my yellow boys out. We got 10 of them now. So once these guys free up... we're gonna take some of those bombs. Yeah. I think it's just... My personal theory is that they're just really easy to bully. Because they have a mouth. And because they have a mouth, they can express fear and sadness. And that makes it just so much easier for Nintendo to bully them in artwork. You know, because they can show fear. The other ones, they don't have a mouth, you know. They can express themselves, but they're not quite as expressive. And therefore, they escape the bully. Take the yellows over here. Why was I programmed to feel pain? Yeah, the only ones programmed to feel pain, basically. Oh, you guys can break this? Yeah, whoever feels like it, go break the skull. You guys have a good time. You go work on it. You guys with me? Okay. And then... Wait. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Wait. Boom, boom. Okay, is that all the bombs we have? No, there must be more in here, no? That seems like not many bombs. Skull is broken, here's the result. Thank you. Oh, they weren't breaking the skull, they were doing the geyser behind it. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Okay, so some of you start building this bridge, I suppose. I guess we won't use blues for it. You fuckers better not fall in the water, though, after you're done building this bridge. Like, know that I'm watching you. Playing Pikmin was a minigame in Nintendo Land. I think I played that. Like, I remember it actually being pretty decent. Like, out of all the minigames that were in there. Oh, there's a spider again. Okay, there's another spider in this level. I recall now. Why did half of you go on the ground? You guys, you're so silly. You're so silly. Don't go diving in the ground. You haven't been away that long. Then they'll find bombs inside of it. I think, didn't they grab all the bombs? Because usually if you, like, make them walk through... Oh, the other side has to be done by blue. I see now. Okay. Everybody, group up. Don't die. Very well. Yes. Okay. Now. Blue. Blue, come with me. You guys, don't be stupid. Get out of the tree trunk. You're gonna be building this bridge. Okay. Oh. What? I guess like we need the bridge because like maybe the parts will break in the water or something. Okay, take them down. Pikmin that are carrying our spoils seem to be milling about in one place with their loads. It appears that the path back to the onion is blocked and faced with what appears to be an uncertain mountain. This is so silly. You guys, you can go in the water. You guys. It's fine, I suppose. They can build their little bridge. You guys kill this guy. There's a guy in the air. Get rid of him. Very good. Do we have 50 blue? I'm not sure if we have enough to carry. Might have to grab a couple more. I'll see if there's like any more stones in there, but I think we took all of them. Like... Yeah, I don't hear the sound of them picking up any more bombs. Okay. Then while we're at it, you guys go take these home. Yeah. Those are reds? No, I had yellows with me. They were inside of the skull. They were there. I'm pretty sure we just grabbed all of the bombs that were available. Because to be fair, I guess there's only a certain amount of bombs per day. So that's fair. Okay, we're gonna need to clear some pathing over here. Gonna need red for that. No puzzle area over there. Okay. Okay, and the big blowy guy I think is coming with us. Okay. In that case, I'm putting these boys back in. We're bringing back blue. Bringing back blue for the battle. Wait, no, we're still carrying a couple of red. Hold on. All red boys, return. Blue soldiers, line up. I've got a big task for you. Half of you, well actually all of you, most of you are gonna be carrying some stuff. There's bad constant cosmic weapons to cost him. Oh no! Yeah, now at least they respawn the next day. So at least they're dead, so you get like another chance at it. But it does mean that like, you know, the building of like the different walls and tearing them down and stuff does go a little bit slower. Okay. Okay, troop is nearly done. Okay, come on, build the bridge. Now there's a couple in the water, because they're silly. Okay. All of you over here. Hiya, Suckman. Good morning. I found a gluon drive. Using the quark-binding metaphysical properties of gluons, this device, well, it's very scientific, and I don't really understand it myself. But it was very expensive. Okay, everybody. You need to take this back home. It's full of gluons. Delicious, delicious gluons. Everybody who's not carrying it, you coming with me. All of you not carrying it. Does one of you get lost under the bridge again? No, he got out from under the bridge. No, one of them got left behind. Dang it, boys. Come with me. Come with me. Yeah, very expensive and we're getting it back. That Olimar has a mark. Yeah. He also has, like, some things that are definitely broken that should not be broken. He gets scammed a lot, yeah. His job kind of scams him too, if I recall. The original Subnautica. In terms of unfeeling companies that don't care about you. The Japanese version? I don't think so, because this is like the re-release, which I think... I'm not sure if that has it in it. Probably not, probably not. Because we have the English text and stuff on. Even though I bought it from the Japanese e-store. I think it's just the English version. Okay, boys. I know you're scared. I know you're afraid. But we're gonna have to fight some frogs. I have no idea how this works, but it means the dolphin will again lift off with its characteristic roar. I have now recovered 20 out of 30 parts. Can just find 9 more. I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Stuck is doing better than I'm staring at mods in New Vegas. Let's go. What mods are you looking at? I hope you got some fun ones. Oh, you guys, bring this home. Yeah. Good thinking, good thinking. Good planning, boys. We need as many soldiers as we can to fight the frogs. as many as we can. Wait, there's 4. We have 100 out? Okay, we got a lost boy over there. Let's pick up the lost boy. It's nearly the end of the day. We only did like some prep work today. We didn't get much done, but that's okay. Let's see if we can kill some extra frogs. Let's see if we can kill another frog before the next day. To be fair, we have 15 days. We have 9 parts, 15 days. We have plenty of time. Let's do some frog killing. Okay, boys. Okay, wait. We'll wait for his next jump. Wait for his next jump. Get out of it. Now. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Good job, boys. Good job. Some of you get to suck the honey. Come on, get the honey. The rest of you take the frog home. Take the frog home. That is one of our few casualty-less frog fights. Well done, well done. That means that we could probably kill another frog or 2 before the day's up. You know? But it's good that we have some corpses, some Pikmin revival. Because our troops are mighty low, and I think we're gonna lose a couple more blue guys here. So it means they can jump again if they die, right? It's almost sundown. That's fine, that's fine. We have the whole squad with us. We don't have the whole squad with us. Where's the 3 remaining Pikmin? Oh, there's a couple that are stuck in the ground. I mean, the fact that there's a few stuck in the ground, that doesn't matter. Because if they're stuck in the ground, they'll survive the night. That is fine. Okay. Okay, come on, come on. Get him, boys. Get him. Get him before he jumps. Before he jumps. Grab him, grab him. Very good, very good. Excellent. Good hustle, good teamwork. Let's do another fog. Let's do another fog. Okay, okay. It's ready. Grab him. Fast now, fast now. Oh no, oh no. Retreat. Retreat. Quickly, quick. Kill him before the day's off. Kill him before the day's off. Kill him before the day's... Oh no, no. It's a massacre. 50 blue guys lost. 50 blue guys lost. Billions dead. I mean, you kill a frog, you get killed by a frog. This, however, was within our expectations. Their sacrifices shall be remembered. 3 frogs down. Indeterminate amount of frogs to go. A moment of silence for our comrades. Can we please have a salute to the fallen ones? We will not forget them. This is why I was gathering up more blue boys. I had a feeling. Sometimes, you know, even when you swarm them, they still get up. They still make it up. It's so mean. It's so nasty. There appears to be a large cluster of parts here. If my calculations are correct, I should be able to recover virtually any of my missing ship parts. But not quite all of them. Unfortunately, there still seem to be some pieces that remain unaccounted for. Do I have 1 out of each color? Not anymore. Now we lost 50 blue boys. It's okay, we'll raise a few more of them on the next day. Yeah. That's, you know, it's still around 70. That's better than I thought. I guess we... You know, we gained some. We lost some. and we've, like, cleared out some bits of the area. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wake up, grab some yellow boys, bomb the wall, and then go back to our blue expedition with the frogs. Yeah, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Gotta break a few eggs to make an omelette, or in this case, a few carrots to make a salad. Okay, taking the blue ones out. The rest will make yellow for now. Okay. Come with me, lads. We're making the mother of almost here. Can't thread over egg yet. Exactly. Okay, take out the small boys. Come on. They're so small. You have nothing to worry about. Okay, gang. Split up. Nope. You guys, yellow with me. Okay. Okay, grab yourself your bombs. Species Test doesn't know what an omelette is. Species Test had never had food before. It's very sad. Nobody has cooked for Species Text. Ever. Okay. Okay, this should be enough. Nice. Okay. Another area full of frogs. We're gonna leave them for now. And take these guys back. Some of you get to drink. Drink up, blue boys. You're gonna need to do a lot of fighting today. Yeah, we made excellent progress during the first stream. So, like, I'm not too worried. We just have to keep our forces up. Okay, yellow. Some of you go inside. The rest of you are on standby for when we next need your bombs. Okay. Okay, blue. Taking as many of you out as possible. Will be too slow to get the parts. Yeah, you know, sometimes it's all about bravery and going fast. Oh, we actually do have a wall over here. So let's take out 2 yellow boys. And pick up your bomb. Pick up your bomb, boy. Pick up your bomb. There we go. Took all 30 days for you. I mean, to be fair, it's not my first time playing the game, though it's my first time potentially beating the game. There were always a lot of parts I never got. Okay. Okay, the yellow ones, you get to return to your ship. Okay, blue boys, it's time for more battle. Kill these tadpoles before they have the chance to become a frog. Grab them, grab them, grab them before they get cocky. Before they start thinking they can do stuff against us. There we go. There we go. Also, I mean, I think it's because as a kid, if you play this game, you're just not very good at it. That's like why I never got super far. Or rather, never completed it when I was younger myself. No frog left alive. We must kill the children too, I'm afraid. It is sad, but it's true. Okay, and there is more bombs here. Which is good, because that means we can send more yellow ones. Okay. You guys work on this bridge. Oh, like half of them are... Come on, guys, get out of the water. Half of you were left on the other side. When did that happen? Just work on this bridge. I'll come back to you. We totally finished all our games, kids. Yeah, it was just me who never finished them. They always jump to my bridge. Oh, if they stay alive, they break it? I guess that's true. At the start of a new day, they do like break stuff. If you haven't managed to put it back together again. So you have to be very proactive with it. Okay, let's see what we got over here. And we got some flowers. Oh, Otsagana, thank you for the bone. Thank you. And we got a patch here. Which means we probably want to kill the big boy once we finish the bridge. We found a massage machine. Put this right down in the lower back area and let it go to work. I can't wait until I get it installed again, as my lower lumbar region has been paining me ever since the crash. Ah, sweet relief. Oh, thank you for all the bones, everybody. Thank you. Okay, he's sleeping. So we're gonna want to come back here with a bigger squad. This frog is looking at us threateningly. I'm not gonna lie, mildly concerned. But sometimes you just have to let the frog be, you know? You just have to trust that the frog is gonna stay there. Actually, I'm not gonna trust the frog is gonna stay there. We might have to attack the frog, is what I'm saying, basically. What's his name? Is Captain Olimar. Captain Olimar. Frog be like, yeah, no, he's so hungry. He's being kind of polite, waiting for us to build this bridge, but he's so hungry. Oh my god. Okay, I think we're gonna have to kill this frog first, because there is a chance he will ambush us while we're carrying our stuff back. So, the endless horde of the Frog Empire draws ever closer. Come on, guys, we have to kill this frog first. Where did we lose so many of you? Oh, the rest of you are by the ship? Okay, I'll pick the rest of you up first. We need all souls in battle. We cannot go in with a small squad. Okay. Come on, kids. We're gonna kill some frogs. To my bros, and now as a kid I managed to finish, but can't for the life of me remember. Oh my god, no, I couldn't finish. Because, like, there was no continuous... Like, I got stuck on stages and stuff. I got, like, reasonably far, but I couldn't finish it when I was younger. Okay. Oh, you tried to lure it to the aqua side, to, like, kill it with, like, red ones, I'm guessing. So it didn't have to be, like, blue only. Come on. Okay. Frog done. Frog down. There we go. Okay, you guys take some of these. Okay, we still have 60. That's enough to fight this guy. That's enough to fight this guy. Okay, boys, we ready? Let's go. Take him down. Due to an all-red would give me basically endless lives. That would probably... Oh, were they using like the shield trick with like the Koopa? Because that basically does give you endless lives, yeah. Okay, we don't have enough of you left to take this, do we? How many? 30. Yeah, we'll come back with more. I'll come back with a couple of yellow too, to take the bombs we have up here. Okay, you guys work... Oh, wait, half of you are standing around? You guys, you're so silly. Come here. Your friends need your help. Come on, go help them. Go help out. Come on. There you go. There you go. Yeah, take that back home. You too. Stop slacking on the job. More time to brute force a game as a kid. That's true. Like, there are some games where I'm like, how did I have the patience for this as a child? Looking at you, Scunny, back to the forest. Looking at you. Okay, you guys, take this back home. Come on. I usually didn't. Oh, I had patience, but then even with all my patience, I often couldn't make it through. Because sometimes all the patience in the world will not make up for lack of skill. I did how Kid Me beat Forbidden Madness. Honestly, that's an achievement because that game goes beyond RNG. Like, that game is simply hard. Like, the fact that you beat that is frankly incredible. 1820. Oh, I don't think we'll make that. But I know some people can, like... I'm not sure what the speedrun record is for, like, how quickly beaten it. Has the streamer sacrificed anyone today? We lost 50 blue boys. Have I played Bomberman 64? Yes! I actually love that game. I love all the Bomberman games that have, like, a bit more of an open, like, area and, like, a bit of a story to it. I was bad at the 64 one. Like, I was better at some of the other Black Bomberman open world-ish, like, adventure-ish games than the 64 ones, but I still liked it. It had a good soundtrack too, if I recall. Yeah. Also, hey, Izzy. Hey. I mean, it's like you said, like, I did have the patience to play Mega Man Zero, but like I've mentioned that before, back when I was a kid, I used save states for that, so I don't count it as beating it. Gundam versus Sita and GM instead of me able to beat it. Oh, you can do it. I believe in you. You got this. About 6-8? Okay. I know there's like challenge runs where it's like the minimum days. I'm not sure what the record is for that because it might be even lower. It's just not speed 1 fireball, I think. And it's so hard in old Yu-Gi-Oh games. Man, I'm impressed though because like those old games were hard. Yeah, I love Bomberman. It's a shame most of the VODs were lost, but I did play all of Bomberman Tournament on stream, and because that's one of my favorite Bomberman games actually. I know it's just a silly game for the GBA, but god, I love that game. It's so far asking a lot, but not in a difficult way. I mean, keep in mind I was like, I don't know, 13 or something. Like, I was just not good at the game. You know, when we get around to it on stream, I'll probably do better. Like, because all of you are assuring me that it's not that much harder than classic Mega Man, so... I've been walking so much lately. I'm really looking forward to using this. I've now recovered 21 out of 30 parts. If I can just find 8 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Actually, a good one of like, I don't know how I had the patience to just keep doing it. The fact that like, I got all my Pokemon to level 100 in Pokemon Red and Blue and Gold and Silver, like without using cheats or anything else. Like, honestly, that's impressive to me now, because where did I find the time? No cheats or anything. Okay. Oh, there's actually more than 10 bombs here. I guess I underestimated it. Okay. Yeah, as a kid you do have nothing but time, and I really liked playing the Pokemon games, I guess. So, I managed to get a lot of it done. Okay, put your bombs, boys. Just a few more. The guy being painful around level 80, yeah, that's where it starts getting rough. We didn't get all the way to the end, I don't know how many times. I actually replayed Crystal, like, so many times for some reason. I think it's because Crystal was my favorite. It was the first one that had, like, a female protagonist, which made me happy. And also it had Suicune in it, which was the best dog. Like, I know the other dogs are good too, but Suicune was the best dog, I'm sorry. This is just my objective opinion. Of best doggo. Yeah, having a few games a lot of time, exactly. Like, I played hours and hours of Banjo-Tooie, just like the same levels over and over. I've mentioned it before, but specifically the Circus Carnival level, as well as the dinosaur level. Max level every Pokemon from Gen 1. Every Pokemon? I never went that far, but I definitely at least maxed all of my main team. Make me want to say Entei. I mean, Entei is second good dog. Sorry, Waikao, you never got much time on screen to become a good dog. I'm sure you would have been a good dog if you were given more of a chance. I think he gets like a random anime episode rather than a movie. Okay, I was trying... Okay. New strat. Just farm. We should have come in from the back. Come on. We did it wrong. Yeah, best doggo is weak. I'm sorry, Kogasa, you're best doggo. I shouldn't have said that. 19 Nintendo weapon, the model gave me a Mew. Let's go. I actually have like a sticker that says Mew inside on like all my first gen cartridges. Every single one of them. Never got a Celebi though. I don't think we had that event in the Netherlands. I think it was like mostly a Japanese event, but I'm not sure. If you're like American, let me know if Celebi was actually distributed in America, because I don't think it was in the Netherlands. I don't think so. Because I don't remember, but I could be wrong. Okay. We're just gonna spend the rest of the day doing some fighting with the red boys. Didn't make it on the list because they are off the charts. Exactly. Think it was? Oh, lucky. I mean, to be fair, like the Netherlands, let's be honest, is not high on the priority list of any company. Let alone Nintendo, who doesn't usually translate their games to Dutch. So the fact that we got Mew was already pretty good. And I think we mostly just got Mew because Pokemon was like an international, worldwide phenomena that people spent millions of bucks on, you know? Like, and that's probably why we still got Mew and none of the other ones. Where's the... Okay, the other ones are all around on this side. Okay. All of you, go up. Must pay for those kind of events. I'm guessing because like Australia is like... If you're not close to the big cities, I'm guessing you might have had to travel pretty far, because Australia is like spread out, no? There are a lot of legendary events. To be fair, once it became online distribution, I remember the Netherlands getting more of them. But back when it was like physical distribution and they had to like actually stuff a Mew inside of your cartridge, I think we only got the Mew. Feel like you wouldn't get any of the Pokemon events for the older games? Yeah, exactly. Like the newer ones, because they're done through the internet. I'm pretty sure we got those, because like all they need is like set up a Wi-Fi hotspot, which they probably were already doing for the other Nintendo games. But any of the older ones, we only got Mew, I think. I was always so jealous of like the people in other countries who got like the trading card events and stuff. I was always like, God, I wish that we had that. I want to be challenging the Pokemon League. Okay, let's go. We would take a few small losses to the small boys to avoid big losses to the big boy. And you have to plug your Game Boy Color into a phone. Yeah, exactly. Never understood the point in limited things, right? I mean, I guess it's because they made it like distribution only, which makes it like trickier. Because like you couldn't just like give it to anyone. Like, I wonder what happened to like those new distributing machines. Like, I think they once in a while like a card of them, like, you know, services of like people who managed to find one that like just like basically gives out free Mews. Yeah, the Wi-Fi ones are nicer though there is something very charming about just putting a stick on your cartridge that says like, there is a Mew inside of this cartridge. And that's how you knew it was a real Mew, like not like one of those fake Mews. To be fair, like later there was the Mew glitch, so you didn't actually need the in-person thingy anyway. Greetings gamer, hi Effect Roller, greetings to you. Okay, we're gonna have to babysit some of these. Make sure they actually make it home. Okay, make sure we don't have any stragglers. I think at least the other ones should make it home. Okay, that one got picked up by the crowds. You guys help out. Oh, this is as much as we can get on there? Okay. I found where you store your bones. You went to the dungeon? Who gave you the key? Was it Fox? Who was it? Okay. I guess we'll do some Pikmin picking to wrap up the day. You know, we didn't gather a lot today, but what we did is kill a bunch of stuff. So, like, by clearing out the big boys, we'll you know, have, like, a better path tomorrow. Oh, we're missing 3 of them? No, those are just planted. Okay, I don't think we're actually... Oh, no, we're missing 1 blue. Okay, everybody, rescue operation. Rescue operation for the 1 blue guy. Here we go. Where is he? He's right there. Come with me, boy. Come with me. No Pikmin left behind. Come with me. I see you not coming with me. He's stuck on their bridge. Okay, we'll just stand here with him. There we go. There we go. The other ones should be safe because they're like right under. Yeah, they're in the area. There we go. There we go. We're fine. We're fine. The modified cartridges of the standard game, so made it into the general public. God, I kind of wish I had one. I guess they were like modified cartridges just to have like infinite muse in them, so you could do like a proper trading with it. Yeah, rescue complete. No boy left behind. Those little stinky ground bugs. They are not getting our boys today. We're taking our boys home, guys. Today. Tonight, we're going into space. The final frontier. Saved. Hashtag no Pikmin left behind, except the other ones. Look, the ones that lose in battle, those died a warrior's death. The ones that are left behind, they are truly tragic, because I derelicted my parental duties and left them somewhere on the overworld. It's better to die with honor than to die at night. I'll thank you for the hydrate. I see the Pikmin engaged in fierce battle with the other creatures of this world. I often grow uneasy, wondering why they never attack me. Could it be that they actually feel me as a parental victor? A strange but disturbing thought. I was literally just saying, I am basically their mom general, who leads them into battle. You know, it's like an alien thing, you know, like the spawn mother and stuff. You know, they're used to it. It's normal. It's normal. The queen is also the mother. Yeah. Oh, Nina, thank you for the bone. Thank you. And oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. 1 second. Fallen shelf forever be remembered as the Seaborn's finest. Exactly. Okay, taking my sip. There we go. When you haven't left anything behind, looks like it's yelling at you. Yeah, it's so mad it doesn't get to eat tonight. The aunt was trusted to look after them, but taught them war crimes instead. They just want the aliens off their planet as fast as possible. That's honestly so fair of them, because like, honestly, maybe they just want to get off this planet as fast as possible. Like, I'd want to leave if I was being eaten all day, you know? Ultima, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Okay. Now let's check the map. We've made a lot of progress. We have a lot of places we can go. We cleared out these areas. So I think what we start with is actually doing some blue stuff. Because I believe we've now cleared the paths to like some of the blue boy thingies. Actually, we'll take like a couple of yellows for more bombs as well, because there is like a wall we still need to blow up, I think. No, we did actually blow that up. Okay, in that case, we'll start off with the blue. If we may give commands, but she only dies to be replaced by the colony. I will never be replaced. I will make sure of it. I will never die. They cannot get rid of me. Okay, get rid of these guys. Don't let them get in the way. I know you opportunistic bastards. I know you're gonna eat my Pikmin when you get the chance. I won't let you. Okay. There we go. Oh, they're still alive. They're still alive. Hold on. I thought that we already had it. Okay. Okay. Some of you. Come on. Cue the heavy metal. Yeah, I will never die. Okay. That's fine for now. Can we throw them high enough? We might have to go over the ledge. So I'm late. It's okay, Kiwi. Hope you had a good day. It's the weekend. So I hope it's going well. Yeah, we got some runners. I think this should be enough to not encounter any trouble. Like, unless they're gonna be really stupid and go off the wrong edge. But you know, if they do that, I will barely feel responsible for their actions. Okay. Most of you are gonna fall off this ledge. Some of you will make it across. Those of you who passed will follow me into the water as I also fall off the ledge. Okay, let's try it again. How am I feeling? I'm doing better today. Yeah. Still had a bit of a tummy ache earlier, but you know, we're improving. Okay. Okay, and then... Am I gonna need yellow for this? God, this is a pain. I might need yellow for this. Okay. Okay, boys. We're gonna come back with a lot of yellow, and most of them are gonna drown. Actually, we're gonna come back with 10 yellow so that they don't drown. Before we do that, let's grab the one that's like all the way in the back in the water. Yeah, it kind of is like herding cats. They're very silly. And do a casual playthrough, you should do it. Though, haven't you played it before? Like, will it still manage to be casual? If you've already beaten it a bunch of times? Caring about Pikmin did doing something obvious. You know, that's fair, you know. You get used to the terrific horrors of war and all that, you know. You've seen it all before, you cannot help it. when you see the terrors. Side caves? Oh yeah, I mean the first step to speedrunning is just like playing the game normally a few times, no? And then once you're better at it, you can do the speedruns. Possible to do the yellow glitch without pause glitch? Oh, I'm definitely sure it's possible. Like, it can't not be possible, that'd be silly. Oh, he was carrying it. I was like, where is the thing? It's just this guy, he was holding it. I don't play Lemmings? I have played Lemmings back in the day. I found my interstellar radio. Not only does it emit a constant SOS signal, it also broadcasts voices from the space that will brighten up my moments of boredom. The dolphin, while comfortable, becomes quite lonely place in the depths of the night. Yeah, they intended people to like play it that way, so it has to be possible. Okay. So I think that means everything in this area is cleared out. Me and the boy are gonna go on a reconnaissance mission. Just making sure we're not missing anything. While everybody else is carrying the stuff home. Oh, Mikey, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Yeah, we're just reconnaissance. Don't get killed by the little moles now, okay? They're squishy, but they're dangerous. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've got everything in this area. Yeah, those guys are carrying stuff. Oh, Kiwi, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Okay. And then there's a bridge over here, which has like the thingy we already got. Do you want to know what it is? Wait, what are you talking? I tried the cheese for the clones fight. Didn't you post it in the Discord? In which case I saw it already. Oh, Adam, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Okay, so I guess our next goal is going in there with a squad of blues and doing some fighting. Doing some fighting once more. Okay. Okay. Take this boy down. He's just kinda annoying. Take him down. There we go. Okay. Swarming, boys. Cheese was the magnetic beam? In that case, I saw it. Wait, some of you eat the honey. You're so silly. Eat the honey. Okay, take him down. Come on. We'll get him yet. Oh, he's so fast. And they're too silly to decide to just go fight him. Oh. It's okay. We'll take this boy down. We'll get like all our blues back together again. And then we'll go clear out the next area. If you just jump into the hole and have the clone die first, that would be funny. This part will send out a daily SOS signal. I have so little time remaining though, that I have no option but to continue my search while I'm waiting for a rescue party. Having to collect every part is a bit overwhelming, but I get the impression not all parts are needed to fly the ship. Oh, Linz, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Okay, 22 parts. Let's go. Very good. Come on, take him down. There we go. God, that guy's annoying. Pikmin poopy? No, they're just a little silly. They have no brain, you have to understand. Look at how small their head is. Where are you gonna stuff those brain cells? They have no space for them. Would mean you die, wouldn't it? I think so, yeah. Actually, I just realized we should use some yellows to get that one item. It's gonna be tough, but that does seem to be the one way to go. So we're just gonna take out a small squad. Just a small one. Retrieve all the blues that are stuck in the water real quick. Come on. Everyone out, everyone out. Okay. And then you guys wait over here. Okay. I mean, if we just take like 10 at a time, I think we can make it across this narrow little bridge without killing the boys. Okay, boys. All I ask from you is to not fall in the water. Just stick close to me. Yeah, that's it, that's it. Do a little shuffle. Do a little shuffle. Very good. I'm so proud of you, yellow boys. You get the big honeys tonight. Okay, how many we need? 10 more. 10 more. Okay. That's fine. We'll go over in 2 squads. 2 squads. 2 squads of 10. Just need to return a couple more blues so we have enough space. Okay. Take out 10 more. Oh. Wait a bit for the blues to enter the ship. Now we should be fine. Okay. Okay. So guys, I'm just gonna have to ask you to do the same thing the last squad did. Just get over without falling into the water, okay? Can we do this? Can you do this for me? Just gonna move very slowly. Very slowly. So good, boys. Your mother is so proud. Your mother is so proud. Now, next ask. Please do this without falling into the water. Thank you. Okay. Okay. No! I knew this was gonna happen. You goddamn idiot. Get over here. You know what? I expected as much. This was a suicide mission. I didn't think any of you would make it back, I'll be honest. Okay, blue boys, please finish the job the yellow ones could not complete. If I cannot swim, then you shouldn't have very well fallen off the edge, now should you? Okay. Okay. I did drop all of them. Apparently they were planning to put it in the water anyway. Apparently they're just that silly. I found a repair type bolt. This robotic marvel can fix just about everything in the ship that's broken. That's good, because I get terribly bored fixing little glitches. Yeah, the yellows completed their missions. Blues, you gotta complete yours. You just gotta take it back. Tell me something cool about the blue Pikmin? Go ahead, please tell me. Okay, so next up, I think what we do is we go around the left, clear out the areas that are dangerous to clear with any other color but blue. And then we'll slowly move our way in. We might have to switch to red at some point. Yeah. Or like ducks, they like to dip stuff in the water. Oh, they're dipping it in like the toast. They like it nice and soggy. But I'll watch from a distance. It's already too late. It's already too late. The boys died for a noble cause. And in the end, we got what we needed. Okay, blues. It's time to fight. Time to fight. Okay, being the part home. Overall, fairly successful day though. We got a couple of parts. What in spot where the other two are likely to fall in. The blues will actually carry them to light. Wait, really? Oh, that's actually really smart. I did not know that the others could like save the blue. Like, could be saved by the blue. That never happened to me. I guess I just never was in a situation where the blues were there to help. This looks like an ordinary boat, but it's actually a repair robot. Okay. Okay, everybody. It's time to fight. There will be frogs. My soldiers, I know you've trained hard for this day. Actually, yeah, good thinking, good thinking. Get some honey, get some honey. Those who haven't had honey, go eat your honey. Good thinking, soldiers, good thinking. Little ration break before we make it to the frog enemy. Ah, Zach, thank you for the bone. Thank you. There we go. Now we have mostly flowers in our team. That's very good. That's very good. Sorry, Yellow, he died in vain. They did not die in vain. They died to get us the piece from the high ledge. Like, how can you call that dying in vain, you know? Oh no, he landed on me, but not on my Pikmin. That's fine, that's fine. I don't mind if I get hurt. As long as he doesn't kill my blues. Okay. One more to go, boys. Okay, so this is where all the walls are at. I see. I'm gonna have to take some yellow over here. We eat this drywall because it's like hardtack. You know what? If that will bring us victory, I'll let you do it. What's the benefit of them flowers? The benefit is that you are stronger, faster, and cooler whenever you eat, you have one. Basically, they're faster and they hit harder. Oh, wait, thank you for the bone. Thank you. So you can take some damage. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Okay. Some of you start working this wall. Like everybody who's not carrying stuff home, you work on this. Boys, where are you taking that? Boys? That's an interesting path you're taking here. It seems you cannot take it out. It seems like it's a little tough over there. Well, we'll leave this corpse behind. It's fine, it's fine. You're gonna sleep? Have a good sleep. Please sleep tight, have sweet bunny dreams like. Thank you for coming. At last, my pilot seat. Once I get this installed, my cockpit will finally be back in order. Soon, my ship will be starting to look more and more like the dolphin of old. Ah, the memories. Okay, how many do we need on this? 25. We'll come back with the others. Oh, this guy is glitching out a bit on the ledge. That's fine. That's fine. These guys will finish building soon. And we can use them. We might only be able to return one item to the ship tonight. Oh, they finished that. In which case, go start carrying this thing back. Come on. Go take this thing back. Okay, it's my zirconium rotor. This is made from rust-proof zirconium, which is particularly suited to making spaceship parts. I had to pay a lot extra to have this installed, and I suspect the mechanic overcharged you. Almost thirsty. How did our ship get so neatly distributed in the world? You know, the map is kind of like an optical illusion. The world is actually so much smaller than we think it is. That's basically what it comes down to. Actually, some of you, yeah, you go help with the other part. Come on, you guys. And then, okay, I was like, are you guys gonna be able to get up that ledge? They're fine, they made it out. Okay, the rest of you on this one. And I think we might be able to get both of them home today. I will be babysitting these boys though, because I'm not sure which path they're gonna plan to take. Eat your vegetables and you see, bunny? No! I will not eat my vegetables. It's okay, we'll distract the bugs. We'll distract the bugs. This way, they won't attack our boys. Okay, this is why we're babysitting them. Come on, distract the bugs. Distract the bugs. They will not come after our boys while they're carrying the item. Okay, come with me. Come with me. Okay, that's fine. The boys, you know, there was a noble death. They made it through. They did very well. They did very well. You know, they could have just taken the safe way back, you know, the one that we cleared out, but they were like, no. We want danger. We want to earn our accolades in the fields of war. And you know, I'll respect that if that's how they want to go out. There we go. Very good, very good. Zirconium rotor, made of rust-proof zirconium. It is as shiny as new, despite being left out in the harsh planet's elements. Art with Echo Ninja punching into the wall with all limbs is really good. Thank you, I drew that one. Okay. Oh, thank you, AD, for the bone. Thank you. Okay. You know, honestly, making a lot of excellent progress. Lots of excellent progress. Look at that one part that's just like floating there like a funny bit of jelly. Okay, there's our seat. Yeah, they're very warlike, exactly. These are their war songs. Wow, wow. That's what a Pikmin sounds like. Your character is going well in a line of sight is really fun, right? Picturing this in the cockpit. Images of me lifting off into space begin to fill my text brain. It fills me with inspiration once again. I have now recovered 25 parts. If I can just find 4 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. They're so excited! They made it. Okay. The day is closing out, but I think we can bring some of these boys over to, like, punch some walls before the end of the day is up. You guys, your wall punching squads. Welcome to your promotion. Good job, good job. Okay, where are we gonna be wall punching you? I mean, we can also just like be killing this guy's squad real quick. Let's be killing this guy's squad before we start wall punching. Yeah. Very good, everybody. Keep it up, keep it up. I always like these enemies. Like, they're like some of my favorite color combinations. It's like this purple with like this shade of like aqua blue. I always thought it's really pretty. Okay, everybody. Stick together. We're not bringing that back today. Because I'm worried that you guys might not get there in time. Did we lose anybody? Yes. Okay, so rather than tearing down walls, we're gonna have to do a little bit of a rescue party. Pinata party makes you think of popsicle, yeah. And then he like deflates like a little balloon. Okay, so we've got one there, one in the plump. And then there's a couple of planted. So we have 2 that we need to rescue. Floating sea bugs, yes, exactly. Massive sentient balloon, I love that. Actually, kill those guys. How quickly can you guys burn down this wall? Can we still do it quickly enough? Because if we have a squad of nearly 100 working on it, how long will it take? Maybe too long after all. No. Okay, guys. Rescue Mishkin. I was gonna break down this wall, but I don't want to leave our friends behind. Come on. Fine, kill them. Otherwise, the half of you are gonna die. Kill them. Okay. Off we go. Come on. Because you guys want to pick a fight, we're gonna leave a bunch of you behind. I hope you know this. I hope you realize your folly. Use the body system, right? Okay, if we can still rescue one, that would be amazing. I think we might be too late. Maybe we can still rescue one of them? Yeah, rescuing... Oh no, I got him just in time. Worth it for the soul saved. We lost 3, we rescued 1 in our... We should have just let them burn down the wall. Instead. Unfortunately, one of them was left behind. We did lose one of them. Couldn't rescue them all. Yes, please salute the fallen ones. Oh no, is he gonna get eaten by the ground boys? Oh no, that's like the worst death. Oh, he's surrounded. They're tearing him limb from limb. Yeah, poor little ADHD lifeguard. He was like just in the ocean, just vibing. Man. If I can just find 5 more parts, the dolphin will be fully rebuilt. But time has grown short. I must not flag in my search. Even if I can't recover every piece, I will not give up. Surely some of those parts aren't absolutely necessary. I can almost see my smiling family. I'm sorry, little guy. You had the worst death out of all of them. So far. God, he was ganged up on. And that's actually tragic. Yeah, they don't give you an illusion that the decision was merciful. Not at all. But such are the tides of war. And we must get used to such things. War is war. Yes. Okay, Blues. We had some casualties today. But it's not like the great frog killings of last stream. So I'm sure morale is still high. We can still handle this, guys. Go on, gather up. Yeah, when things go bad, they go bad. Exactly, it's just like with lemons. Like, you lose one lemming and then all of them, like, fall off a cliff. War never changes. Okay, so what we want to do this time is break those walls, I think, we have on both those sides. Yeah, such as it is in the land of these demons. Bilbo Shearwicks or the Wollywogs, I think. On average. Okay, right, that's where a spider is. That's where we're gonna take, like, red when the time comes. For now, all of you, tear down this wall. And then we have another wall for you and a bridge to build. Yeah. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. War never changes. Be the rest of you, yeah, stick together on a task or you'll end up like fuzz. Yeah, this is a lesson in the buddy system. Do not stray from the group. That's cuter than a Joan. Is it the Pikmin? Is it the Pikmin? Okay, come on, all of you. We're together. Good, good. We have another wall. Oh, some of you fight this guy. Don't let them get you. Don't let them get you. Okay, there we go. That's taken care of. Very good. 12 more days to eliminate all folks come. Trick question? No. Surely. Look at them. They're so cute. Look at these Pikmin. They're adorable. You can't just say no to these little guys. Okay. And when we got that, we'll have like a clear path to the boss battle, I think. For our wet boys. When the time comes. Let me see, because there's a bridge here. Do I want to like throw them into the bridge? I guess there's a path from down there we can take. So it's probably better to go from down there. Yeah. We're just opening up these walls real quick, you know. Good preparation. Good preparation never hurt anyone. And then we'll go down the back where there's some blue exclusives. Most likely. Because it looks like we're gonna need to be swimming. Okay. You boys nearly done? Also these guys, look at them. They're looking for honey. They haven't found any yet, but they're looking for honey. Keep it up, boys. You got this. You nearly got all the glass. And up to the cakes like this. Upsies. Oh my god. I would give any Pikmin upsies immediately. They need their fix. Okay, boys. Honey's on the table. We found a little bit of honey. Grab it. There we go. Couple of you got it. Okay. So that's the walls here. Now we're gonna go through this lake. Probably gonna kill these guys real quick. Oh, there's more bombs here. Interesting. Okay. There we go. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. We lost a few boys in that battle. But it seems like we're mostly okay. Okay. And then there's stuff over here. Do I... Okay. Okay, so we throw our Pikmin up here. Do they follow me up here? No, they don't. We have to throw them. If they sometimes just want upsies, god, it would like humanize them too much. It would make it even sadder. I'm just like, please hold me. I'm just baby. Literally just a little baby that you are sending out into war to be squished by bugs and... Man. Okay, the more we have up here, the better. Because that gives us more chances at throwing them over to the other side. Okay. Okay. First couple of you. Okay, that's not that bad of a throw. That's not that bad of a throw. Okay. I'm back, sated and ready. Let's go. What you eating? It delay you, but you couldn't say no, right? That too, that too. It's... You could say no, but at what cost? I'm gonna break the little heart like that? Balancer needs to get submission. Oh my god. Can you imagine if they actually had like a feed bar? Like you actually had to keep them fed properly. Otherwise they die. That would make the game immediately a lot harder. Okay, so there's like one that's like right in the corner. Like over here. Just have to figure out how we get up here. Actually, that might be like a path we have to take from there. Let me see what's over here and see if there's not like a little path I can squish through. Oh wait, can we... I don't think we can throw them high enough. I mean, we can throw these boys into the water flower. Do they come out yellow? I can't remember. No, they just die. I thought they could change the color, but maybe that is only if they're not already blue. I'm sorry for those who were... Oh wait, here we go. We put them in the yellow flower, I think. Yeah. There we go. Let's introduce hunger mechanics. They come out the colored flower. Yeah, you can't put it's the other way around. I did it the wrong way around. Ionium jet. That's for these jets boasts that with excellent mileage that's easy on the family budget, this jet will keep your spouse smiling and prepare you to a happy home life. I've now recovered 26 parts. If I can just find 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Pikmin picnic time. Okay. Now you guys come with me. Okay. I'm gonna need you to be in this flower. Some of you fell into the water. There we go. It is brutal though, because I do think they die. Are these little guys sea bunny size? They basically are, yeah. Like, you can hear the screams as they die to be converted into, like, a different color. It is honestly rather horrific, if you ask me. Okay, let's pick some yellows. Ah, Tuffy, thank you for the resub. Let's go. 9 months. It's okay. Streaks are meant to be whipped. And bosses Kirby wants all my snacks. No, Kirby! I can't win against Kirby, he'll just eat me. Kirby is in fact immune to poison. This is just fruit. Okay, I think if we can just throw them onto the beach. There we go. Throwing them into the beach. There you go. And it's a sub, baby. Too bad they lost their flowers. Yeah. We had some good boys in there. May I travel somewhere else, but you die in progress? Yeah, it's the clone baby. Wait, can we not pick them? There we go. There we go. Oh, let me give you a meow. And thank you for the hydrate. I will take that once we have done this little yellow puzzle. Oh, Antola, thank you for the daily one. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. He's got that Sakurai plot armor. How many do we need? I guess we... Oh, no, we have enough. We're gonna have to convert these yellow guys into blue guys again. Or they will die. There is no way out of here. Oh, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Let me take that hydrate. Using strange new technology, this machine is able to warp the space-time continuum and turn it into energy. I'm constantly amazed at how many mysteries are locked inside the parts of my ship. Okay, boys. I'm going in. God, the terrible agonizing screams of the Pikmin dying as we force them to be reborn. Oh, horrific. Truly horrific. Okay, there's still some yellow ones left. There we go. Oh, we gotta get in the flower, boys. You need to die for the cause, but it's okay. You will be reborn. You will become stronger as a result. There we go. It's the circle of big. Okay. Now you guys can take this one home. I'll even escort you. Make sure you guys don't get killed. Man, there were so many inside of them. There wasn't even all of them. I mean, we had to convert all of the yellow ones or they would die. I mean, I can start taking this home. It's a circle of big, and it suits the man. Yeah, if you leave them long enough, but they're like so far on the other side of the map. I don't want to come back here. We're taking them with us. Oh, I spot a straggler. Any more in this area? No, I think he was the only straggler. Well, you're coming with me. Coming with me, boy. We have places to go. Yeah, no, as a kid I do remember leaving them in the ground, waiting for them to bloom. But I'll remind you that as a kid I never finished this game, so it might just not be the best strategy. You just take the boys with you, and if they live, they live, and if they die, they die. Just for the sake of what amounts to a trip to the garage to repair a spaceship. I mean, to be fair, we are doing it for an okay cause, because we will die if, like, we don't get off this planet. We will die by sucking up all the sweet oxygen that we're not used to. Want to wait around to the game with a strict time timer? Right. I mean, I guess it's like supposed to be like the tension. I guess these guys have been planted long enough to have flowers, though. There we go. Okay. Let's take this squad with us to see what is up with that one over there. Because the one in the middle, that's just a spider. And the spider, we're gonna come at that with like a bunch of our red boys. Possibly tomorrow. So for now, let's see what kind of fuckery is going on here. Because I've been kind of avoiding this area. Because, like, come on, look at it. Tell it to Fred. Fred knows what he died for. It was a noble, noble cause. He would do it again if we asked him to. Okay. Okay, I think we go through here. It's much easier than lost. I guess it's just a little maze. Oh, we just have to make sure we stick to the walls, I think. Okay. Might have to take a few chips. Fred died, so the rest may live. Exactly. Exactly. Imagine a Pikmin horror movie. God, it could be a good horror premise because you're just so small. And you're being eaten all the time. You know, and then like some alien god falling out from the sky decides they're your leader now. But they're killing your comrades. And you're the only Pikmin who wonders if this is right or not. Yeah, it's like, it's true. You get better resources later on. And to be fair, like, the thing I did not realize as a kid, the time limit is lots looser than it looks like. You actually have way more time than you might imagine. So you don't need to stress out as much as you think you do. Honey, I sacrificed the Pikmin. This reactor changes permutations in space-time continuum like into pure energy. Basically, it's like a big rubber band. Yeah, it changes dramatically depending on the POV. Pikmin 1984. Okay, so the main issue here is mostly just like not losing all of my Pikmin along the way. As you can see, is what's happening. Do we go up here from here? I mean, there might be some stragglers tonight. Saving Private Pikmin, yeah. Okay. Okay. Taking everybody with us tonight might be a challenge. Okay, maybe we should have gone up from that place. That's okay, now we know a better path. It looks like a yellow Pikmin zone, yeah. I think we want to take the yellow boys with us here tomorrow. Okay. Oh, good. You guys found honey? Here, go grab some. Now let's see how many blue ones we lost in this area. None! Impressive. I totally thought we would have lost a couple. You know what? I'm gonna drop you guys off at base so I don't lose you by accident. And I'm gonna spend the rest of the day doing some exploration by myself so I know the paths we take for tomorrow. Yeah. Good what, Fred? Your legend lives on. Okay, everybody back to the ship. And I'll double check the map to make sure we don't have any Pikmin left behind. There's a Pikmin left behind. He's still running. He wasn't left behind. How many children have been sacrificed? Technically, we only left one behind. There were 50 that died in the Great Frog Squishing today. There were roughly 200 that died in the Great Frog Squishing of last stream. Those run things around by myself. Yeah, I usually look at the map and see like, oh, there's a lot of water. So I take like my exploration squad of like blues with me. Like I probably would have taken red with me. If like red, half yellow. If there wasn't so much water around here. But checking by yourself is a pretty good strat too. Not to just drowned. They drowned for a good cause. They fell into the water, unfortunately. They did fall into the water. Okay. So I can put the boys on that ledge. Let's see. Like, it seems like... Can I walk them over here? No, I gotta toss them, no? Think weapons could walk through a pool of gasoline. If it was on fire, yes. I feel if it isn't on fire, they might not be able to. They might not be able to, actually. Okay, there's also this area on the side, but I don't think I can get up here. Because there's no way in, I think. Gasoline is never on fire, but the fumes do. Well, once it's dissipated, I think the red Pikmin can walk on it. They love it, yeah. They adore it. Well, if we go through the back here. Yeah, actually, if we go through this back area, we can throw them up from here. We're just gonna have to squeeze them against the wall. Found my UV lamp. The only problem with this handheld light is that it can be too bright at times. I have to remember to wear my sun visor whenever I look at it. Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow we take this little path around the back. We squeeze our Pikmin up against the wall. There's gonna be a few stuck in those gaps. I am certain. But we'll be okay. We can take a little quick look at the spider arena too. Because I think we want to like go around this way. Oh, hi, Vicerat. Hi. Yeah, if we go in through here, we can actually leave a couple of our red boys over here without walking them past the water. And that might actually be the safest if we like drop the boys off on the sides and then I sprint through the spider to pick up the red boys, and then we don't have to worry about them drowning on the way. Yeah, the red ones are the strongest type, which is why we're gonna be taking them to visit the boss. Yeah, we'll have to like build this, get on the edge, and what shall we start with? I guess we'll start with like the boss battle, get that over with in case it like winds up taking really long, and then we'll do the other thing if we have the time. Yeah. That's the plan for tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Solid plan. We got this. We might get both in one day, but if the spider fight takes really long, we'll get the other one the next day. That's on the spider. If it looks like a spider, it's a spider. I've ripped off the other 4 legs. But it once had 8 legs, I promise, before I took them away. I punished them for his crimes. And now, like the snake, I have removed his legs for sinning. 18 days since impact. I wonder if I shall ever be able to escape from this world. How much suffering must I endure before I finally see my family back home again? Still, when my heart grows too heavy, I take comfort in my efforts. I will get home, or I will expire dying. My dude, you're being so dramatic. You already have enough parts to technically make it home. Okay, everybody, prepare for war. Tomorrow, we fight the spider. The big boy. We managed to dodge them in the first area, because we technically didn't need to fight them. Yeah, they used the word expire, right? I guess they didn't want to straight up say, like, I will die. Or, you know, Olimar's just a little dramatic. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. We didn't fight the one in the forest navel. We just grabbed the part that was behind him and walked away. I just distracted him while my Pikmin took my part home. But we never actually defeated him because we didn't have to. There's, like, no benefit to doing it. It will only, like, you know, take down your Pikmin army. So, like, why bother? Yeah, just snuck it right past him. He didn't notice a thing. Well, he did, but we distracted him. Okay, yeah. Get some honey. Get some honey before the spider fight. Come on, boys. Eat that honey. Good thinking. Yeah, it's strategic. Strategic, exactly. Coffee machine and muffin button. I simply cannot make it home. I'm doomed to expire, surrounded by these dim-witted Pikmin. What a horrible end. Yeah, no, he really needs this muffin button. Free drawn Pikmin plushies for chat. Will you give me one too? I want one too. Save one for me. Okay, the rest of you, go up here. Here we go. No Gantry 18. I can return anytime I want, but sometimes I wonder if I have what it takes. Will I ever make it home? Only time will tell. We will be slowly and horribly affiliated while being poisoned. I mean, I don't think he'd live very long. Like, once he gets into the oxygen, like, I don't think he'd survive. Okay, and now we take the long way around. Yeah. When you kite enemies along the coast so you can bombard them with ships. Exactly. It's about the strategy. We're playing the long game here. Okay. Now we just have to sneak past the spider real quick. You wouldn't fight a little guy like me. You wouldn't notice a little guy like me, apparently. He didn't even see me. Okay, do we have... Half of you didn't even make it here. Come on, come on. You guys... Okay, okay, come on. Get up here. Get up here. Isn't it bad ending when Ombat dies, Pikmin carry him to an onion becomes Pikmin? Wait, really? I never really saw the bad ending because I was too nervous to like let the time limit expire, so I just keep resetting my game. Okay, there's one here. No, it's a back there. Yeah, no, it's the back route, you know? Strategy. Yeah, no, it's honestly solid. It's like one of the better GameCube games if you ask me. Even if it was one of the first ones. Especially when you're a kid and you're stupid at games, so you actually take a really long time to do it. You know? Well, we'll build the bridge before we fight the spider. Just so it's ready, once the spider drops his loot. I guess like once we finish the game, we'll look up the other endings and we'll watch through all of them together, because now I'm kind of curious about the bad ending. Like, at the rate we're going, we're probably gonna get all 30 parts, because we only need 2 more and then like the final stage. So we'll be okay. But now I'm kind of curious about the bad ending. Bad at games as a kid. I mean, I was. I never finished. Okay, boys. Alright, that doesn't work. We have to jump this guy, don't we? Oh wait, we have to jump him from the front. Right, in the squishy parts. Squishy parts, come on. Get him in the squishy parts. Oh right, it's on the back. Now I remember. This is the squishy parts. Get him, get him. Get him, get him. Final save made me not want to play anymore Pikmin. Oh, now I'm nervous because as a kid I never made it to the final stage. Oh, this battle was so much easier than I feared. This was actually not that bad. Lads, good job, good job. You are so strong, we barely had to try. With this piece installed, my ship should regain some of its sleek shape. Okay, bring back the spoils, boys. You will be eating well tonight. There you go, there you go. There's enough of you. I know there is. There you go. Come on. Okay, pick it up, pick it up. Okay, we got no stragglers here. I think we do have some stragglers here. That's what I worried about, but that's okay. We'll take them with us. What's my favorite food? Depends on the category of food. My favorites, like, are we talking like full dishes? Or like just ingredients? One of my favorite meats is prosciutto. But according to a VOD that I watched recently, I do really like bread, it's true. Do enjoy me some bread. Where are you guys? I know we left a bunch of you behind. Oh, you are just hiding around the corner? And other than that, like, I like okonomiyaki, I like pancakes, I like a lot of food. I like prosciutto, I like melon with prosciutto. What does Arbit Cannon Beetle taste like? Crunchy. Like a crunchy jawbreaker. Bread tasty. Oh, cheese with bread. Or you can eat bread with cheese fondue. That one's the best one. Oh, you guys are getting lost here because you guys, you're already flowers. Come on, come on. Come on. You've got flowers already. Don't be greedy. To bring you out of a horrifying famine. Is it boring if I just say potato? Because you can do at least a bunch of stuff with it, so you won't get tired of it immediately. And it's fairly nutritious. So. Melon prosciutto is amazing. Yes, that's like my favorite summer treat because it's so refreshing. Finished the last bit of my quiche tonight. Let's go. I hope it was really good. The so-called face of the dolphin. In points of fact, I designed it. I've now requested 28 out of 30. Yeah, you gotta try and make sure it's like actual prosciutto, because like if it's just like a random raw ham, it's not nearly as good. Keep me in the dark so I turn into a black rose or whatever taste. I'll like dig you a little hole in the ground so you can become a little Pikmin. Guys, you already have flowers. Come here. Get back to your cave. I want the guys in the mushroom grow to not starve. Yeah, I mean, potatoes are like one of the most nutritious foods. So they're like just a really good choice. Beans on Spam. I've only had it once before and it was okay, I suppose. I mean, I feel like there's better stuff out there, but it was pretty decent. Yeah. We have plenty of good ham here. Exactly, exactly. You want to have the... Oh my god, oh my god. Did we have that many casualties? Oh wait, no, it's because I put a bunch of them back in, isn't it? That's why it sprouted like a million of them. Never mind, never mind. I'll let these guys flower while I grab like a squad of like 30 yellows in a second. My boss said she was making us lasagna. Let's go. That genetically inclined flower to look like the ones in the game. Wait, really? That's cute. Do you have some pictures of that? Yeah, no, spam is really popular in Hawaii, I think. Also in Okinawa, if I recall correctly. Lasagna for dinner. Well, now I'm jealous. I had like little of substance for dinner because I wanted to give my stomach a bit of a break after I was feeling a bit nauseous yesterday. Oh, thank you for posting Pikmin flowers. I'll check them later. Oh yeah, you guys don't all have flowers. Go eat some honey. We have plenty of time today. I'm having Indian food tonight. What you eating? My favorite is the butter chicken because I'm baby. And I can't handle spice well, but I do like the butter chicken quite a bit. Spam is best for fried. Yeah, I think that's the only way. I've had it like spam musubi before, which is like onigiri with spam in it, basically. Okay. So all of you up here, up here. We might have to make a couple of trips, and that's okay. We make a couple of trips, that is fine. Yeah, I had a feeling a couple of you are gonna fall down into the pit. That's fine. At least it's not like falling down into water. It's not like instant death or something. Okay, how many do we need? Do you have enough? We have enough. Okay. Now we just have to catch the fallen ones and take them back home. Okay, okay. You guys didn't even get dejected and sad yet. Oh, you guys did so good today. Well done, well done. Good job, boys. Good job. I'm so proud. Chicken koi? Oh, let's go. I probably wouldn't be able to eat that because my stomach can't handle it. Would you eat a Wollywog? Yeah. I would eat every enemy in this game, probably. Just give it a try. This spam bit for Monty Python. Wait, really? I haven't watched Ghosts and Panzer yet. It used to be advertised a lot. Like, I'd see it in Akihabara all the time, but I've somehow never watched it. This handy light is great for tanning, but it doesn't seem to have any relation to the dolphin's flight capabilities. I doubt that it will affect my escape from this planet. Perhaps there are other parts like this as well. Yeah, I think Hovis parts are not necessary. So much better than it should be. I have heard pretty good things about it. I mean, considering how big it got, I guess it has to be like at least somewhat good. Only Indian restaurant in this area closed down. No! The sad thing is, like, there's actually plenty of Indian, because I live in Tokyo, so there's, like, enough places if I want takeout. Not all Indian food was made equally. Some of them are significantly worse than the other ones. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Like, I have to make a note, like, oh, I definitely don't want to order this one again, because rather than, you know, curry, it tastes like they made this with ketchup. You know, like it actually is so watery and sad. Like, I'm like, oh god, I won't order from this one again. You have to find the good one. And there are good ones, but oh my god. Yeah, not too spicy for me. It's okay. Quack. It's oh, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, once in a while, I've been to like a curry place in real life, and they'll ask me, Joel, what level of spicy do you want your curry? And they look at me, an adult woman, and, you know, surely they're expecting, like, you know, at least normal spicy or medium spicy. And I looked them in the face and I go, Amaguchi, which is basically sweet. Basically the flavor they add to the menu for the children. And then they look at me, and, like, sometimes I can see in their eyes they want to say something like, fucking really? Are you kidding me? I just nod my head like, yes. Give me the Amaguchi butter chicken, thank you. Not ketchup level of spicy, because ketchup is actually tastes really bad. But, like, yeah, no, I get the kids one. I'm a fully quote slope. I can't help it, my stomach hurts if I take the spicy one. Sometimes I know they just stare at me and I'm like, I do not want to hurt my stomach. But I do like curry. I just get the sweet ones, you know? Or rather the not spicy ones. Yeah, we all adults out here loving chicken nuggets. Exactly. No shame in this. No shame. I will take my Amaguchi every day. Happily so. Okay, so for the rest of the day, we still have half a day left. I think the Pikmin we have the least of is the yellow one. So we'll get some food for the yellow one, see if we can find any. So happy, get what makes you happy, yeah. I mean, I do recommend the butter chicken. Like, my favorite part of, like, Indian food is actually the naan. Like, I love a cheese naan. Sometimes you have, like, a garlic cheese naan, but they also sometimes have, like, coconut naan. It's really tasty. It's not like ordering mushroom burger without the mushrooms. Isn't mushroom burger without the mushrooms just, like, 2 patties with, like, some lettuce in between? Thailand once and they don't speak English. My grandpa ordered food and was like, hot or not hot? And he was like, of course I want it to be hot. Oh no! Oh, he got bamboozled. Now what is so good, right? Garlic naan. Delicious honey mustard curd. Oh, that sounds really good. Oh, stuffed naan with chicken? That sounds amazing. Garlic naan is great. I also like cheese naan. I think those two are my favorites. Though sometimes, you know, a coconut naan might surprise you. It's Cheeky Nando at the last. Oh, actually, speaking of Cheeky Nando's, Echo has promised me to take me to the Cheeky Nando's when I'm with her in the UK, and she'll be my first Cheeky Nando's with the lads. I'm very excited. I want to eat some Cheeky Nando's. Now with chutney on mint sauce. Oh, I haven't tried that, but that's so tasty. Niet fan of the Cheeky Nando's with the last. Maybe I'll commission it. Okay. Yeah, getting cheeky with Echo. Exactly. Putting these in. It's like since the days of yore, I've always wanted the cheeky Nando's. Me and Echo acting like lads. That's every day. We're always acting like a bunch of, you know, just funny little lads. Okay, yeah, no. Yellow is definitely what we're shortest on. So let's have some yellow reconnaissance. Oh, and we left a red one behind. So we'll pick up a red one. Do some yellow stuff lads. No, not funny little lads, like proper lads. It's therefore for actually make pretty good burgers, yeah. Oh, the mashed potato is great. In that case, I'll order some mashed potato with it. Because, like, I haven't had a lot of mashed potato in Japan. Not usually on the menu. And I get so British, my head hurts. You have heard me do an accent before. Where you eat retro from the combini yet? Not yet, because, like, stomach hurt. So, that hasn't happened yet, unfortunately. I need to have a stable stomach before I do any of that. It's also why it wasn't part of any of the charity goals this year. Because, like, I need to take care of myself. Welsh accent when? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think I can do a Welsh accent. Combini? Yeah, it's combini. Tummy hurt, but she's just like Mirku. Just like him, for real. Okay. Can we get this without setting my Pikmin on fire? Probably not, but we'll go around it. And then they're gonna immediately set themselves on fire. But that's just the life we're gonna live. Well, we'll just take a few passes at this. Okay, wait for it. Okay. Ah, let me give you a meow. Okay, I think we had no casualties there. Oh, why are you on fire? How did you get there? If you clip outside of a wall, you are no longer my responsibility. I'm sorry. If you clip out of a wall to set yourself on fire, that is not my fault. That's not my problem. I had nothing to do with that. Thank you for the hydrate. There we go. Looks like we don't have a lot of discs still. At least not on land to give to our yellows though. I was hoping for a couple more. Yeah. I mean, it's solid though. Like, if you drown after clipping out of a wall, that is not my fault anymore. It's out of my hands. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Exactly. If you clip out of reality, it's not my problem. And the posture. Thank you. Want to stop for food that has to taste good too? Yeah, exactly. And I have a fairly weak stomach, so I cannot eat anything too weird or crazy unless, like, my health is, like, top at the time. Hollowball, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Okay. That's some extra yellows. Very good, very good. Howdy. Okay. Right, at least with this we'll have like a little bit more yellow yet again. It's not a lot, but it's something. It's something. Okay. There we go. Take him a lot. Very good. Okay, since my face is high fox and Joe, I'm gonna get a woof. My woofs are not very good, unfortunately, but I can try. Woof, 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 woof. Woof. Unfortunately, my meows are a lot stronger than my woofs. Oh, let me give you more meows again. Thank you for the woof. Were you satisfied? You are very welcome. I did the one. That was so stupid. I can do like a sad dog. A bit of a sad dog. I can't make goose honks very well either, no, unfortunately. I'm not so talented. Why did we lose half of them there? When did you get there? You guys, you're so stupid. Okay. Oh god, don't do that. I used to do that when I was like, no, you wouldn't do that to me. Press Joe to meow, like press quote to quote. Can I do wet sounds? What sound does a wet make? What does a black lady? It just goes kish, no? Kish. What sound does a rat make? That's the sound of a rat. Yeah, bunnies go nurp. Rat squeak. No, that's the dog again. I'm not sure if I can do a rat squeak. Pikmin AI, am I right? Truly and deeply, indeed. Okay. There we go, back inside. Very good. Very good. Well done. Well done, team. Well done. Can I do a guinea pig? Don't they just squeak as well? I don't think that's the sound a guinea pig makes. I'm just making sounds now because I don't know what to say. What does the fox say? A ring ding 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 ding, a ring ding ding ding. Dong dong. No, that's what the frog says. They go wheat. Can I do more of the sideways question? Can you do Shadow being gaslit into believing he's a clown? Or no? No, wait, he uses Boku, doesn't he? Boku no Kotai wa. And then I forgot what the exact line is of him believing he's a clone. That's how he starts all of those endings. The fox goes con. Can you pick the costume to like exactly like one? That's amazing. Yeah, Shadow uses Boku. I'm pretty sure he doesn't use Ore's. I mean, he's a polite boy. Like, it makes sense if you look into his like past because he's like, he's a polite boy. He was raised well. He's just very edgy now because the fuckers killed Maria. To be fair, it surprised me that he uses Boku as well. I keep thinking it's supposed to be Ore. Is Sonic Ore? I'm pretty sure Sonic is actually Ore, yeah. I can't remember. I'd have to check again. I was too focused on Shadow. I do know Shadow, like, every time, because you have to play through Shadow, like, 10 times. Like, the first stage, Sonic, every time you meet him, he's like, Shadow! Hisashibu da na! Shadow! Yeah, it's a shock, honestly, to find out that Shadow is Boku. What happened if he met Base? Best friends forever. Actually, I think Base is a lot less polite than Shadow is, if we're actually bringing it down to it. Yeah, or a boy versus the Boku boy. But may I introduce the Boku girl? Tomboy time. It's a pretty good Sonic, thank you. At last, but a single part remains. Since I've recovered 29 of the missing parts, the dolphin's power is near capacity. In the 4 steps below, I see a region where the final part must lie. Clearly, this is my final trial. My life support fails in 11 days. Courage! Yeah, Bokugo is just Bokugo. Exactly. Oh boy, some dwarves! Yes, exactly. I think Shadow and Base would both be too busy brooding to, like, actually get very close. Like, I don't think they'd even fight. I think they'd just be like, nod and then go their respective way. Most likely. Oh, Buster, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Determination. Okay, guys, are you ready? It's the final part. We don't have that many yellows, but it's okay. We have a save. So if things go truly terrible, we'll go to the starting area and we do a little bit of team building. Yeah, Tomko's saying Boku is actually a real thing. I don't know that many people in real life who do it, but they're out there. I've met a couple. I even met a girl who used Ore. She was wild. Good times. Though to be fair, most of my female Japanese friends use like Watashi or Atashi. Like I've got a couple who use Atashi as well still. Hope you all lovelies are doing well. I'm doing well, Shing. Say hey. Same to as a boy saying Watashi. Not really, because Watashi isn't really a female sounding pronoun, because Watashi is also just formal. So literally everybody uses Watashi if they're on the job. Or like you're talking to like somebody you're not like close, super close with. Like basically if you're working, everybody's using Watashi anyway. Unless you're the boss. In that case, you can use whatever the fuck you want. Or, you can get away with it. So it's not quite the same. Though that said, boys using Watashi in their day-to-day life, they do have like either a softer or more formal feeling to them. It's like why you occasionally see like, butler type characters and stuff using it as well. Though sometimes if they're really formal, they use Watakushi, but yeah. Yeah, when in doubt, most settings use Watashi, exactly. Like Ogasa said, like, honestly, if you're starting to learn Japanese, for formal conversations, you probably should be using Watashi. And then if you're a guy and you're like in informal situations, like use Boku or whichever one you feel more like. Oh, Zen, thank you for the bone. Thank you. When with friends, use Orisama. That's a good way to lose friends. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit scary because I've never done this before. So I don't actually really know what awaits me. Is it just a boss fight? Don't tell me yet. We'll find out. Oh no, there's immediately a bunch of water. We might have to do a little bit of exploration here. We have plenty of flowers to convert them to other guys. Okay, it looks like the first thing we do is build a bridge. Okay, so I'll take a squad of blue, squad of reds. Use Orsam with your boss, claim alpha status. That's also a good way to get fired. Don't worry, 2 friends know that you're oh, anyway, yeah. Real friends would know this. Okay, so I'm gonna take halfsies of each. Or maybe a few more blues, because I don't want to have many red ones on such a tight area. Because they're just gonna fall in the water, if I take too many of them. Okay, you guys go work on this. Oh wait, from the other side, of course. On the other side. Like the... Go on. Some of you guys are being very silly. Are you coming with me? There we go. Just go sub-fuckers from... Yeah, I don't think you can get away with it, because, like, even if you don't know much English, they'll still understand fucker, probably. Unless you're in Australia, in which case, you might get away with it. Calls a boss bastard, lovely. If you have a good enough relationship with your boss, like, I guess that's fine. I guess that's okay. Just address everything with good morning, motherfuckers. Australians, chime in. Can you do this? Is this okay? Okay, so I cannot get up here. Which means I'd have to go around. Oh, one of them is drowning. Come on. No, 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 no. I see what you guys are trying to do. Get here. Get here. Get here. Get here. Some of them died. Some of them died. They were being too silly. They started being too silly. It happens. It happens. Get out of this lake. Go on. It's oi cunt. Okay, that's fair. Slightly different. Okay, so can we get over there? Not through here. There must be some way to loop around. Oh, there's a wall here, so we can probably take a bunch of Pikmin through that wall. Oh, I would not be able to get away with it in my group chat at work. Like, it really does depend on where you're working and what your relationship with the boss is like, I suppose. Okay, there's like yellow stuff here. So if we throw yellows over here, we can get bombs from there. It's not often. The funny thing is, Kokasa, that was not the... that was not the word you were censored for. The word you got censored for was screw you, funnily enough. But that is what Twitch got bothered by more. Okay. There we go. Yeah, cunt wasn't actually the problem here. Oh, Ultimate is trying to aim for a promotion. It's trying way too hard today. Okay. So first we throw a few. There we go. Twitch is Australian, I guess. Perhaps. Deep down inside. Oh, actually, no. It's cunts with an S. It's not allowed. That did get blocked. You can't add that S to it. You see, there are limits. Okay. It's Nintendo 64. Why did that get caught? That's so weird. Did you guys get enough bombs? Yeah, I guess we go to this. I think we can throw it that far. That's a risky throw. We should probably take the long way around. Okay. Okay. You guys? Okay. I think French is still the funniest auto mod block I've seen. Like, how dare you be French in chat? Twitch does not like this. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, pound cake tends to be blocked a lot for some reason. I don't know what it is exactly, but that's like a common Twitch term that gets blocked. Wait, hold on. These were not the ones we're holding. Oh, actually they already finished it. Okay. We didn't actually need all of that. Imagine being French. Twitch French derogatory. Pretty much. This is how Twitch thinks about the French, unfortunately. Sorry to all French people in chat. Okay. We just have to, we have to make sure to use all the skills we've learned. It's one of the levels that we start if you leave it. No, at the very least, like, the bugs can eat your bridges, but it will go very slowly. I'm still being modded. If you're getting modded on every message, that's a Twitch glitch, because I don't see it right now, and it's usually fixed by restarting the page. That's just something silly Twitch does sometimes. If you had like a couple of messages censored, yeah, you can just refresh and it will go away. Yeah. Okay. Top Gun, you might get away with it depending on your relationship. Yeah. No, French pound cake and recipe are the funniest ones, easily. And Switch anti-baking, yeah, they don't want like other people to learn their grandmother's secret pound cake recipe. Easy. They can't allow anybody else to know. I think it's because, like, pound cake can be naughty in the right context, but you have to really stretch for that one. The recipe was for disaster. Is this another wall? No, it's a box. Okay. I think this box is gonna have to be pushed from the other side. Yeah, can we push it from here? You guys, can you push this? No. Okay, we have to push it from the other side. In which case, we have to figure out how to get there. Like, there is the zone with the red ones. It's mostly getting Olimar up there right now. Got the ultimate for saying don't put your lobster on the fridge and was put the lobster on, I think was the problem. Ultimate is so silly sometimes, it really is. Okay. Just have to figure out how to get up there. Secret is to... Nobody can handle a cake that moist. Yeah, no. You gotta be very careful with those cakes. Okay. So, theoretically we can take Pikmin down that path, but how do I get there? We might have to do some, like, far away captaining. Like, can I get... I mean, theoretically I can lead them through here. Can I lead them far enough to go over there, though? Like, I can lead them through here. Can I can't... No, they're starting to doubt. No! No! Come with me! You're too young to die! You're too young to die! No! There's one! Live! I thought one of them might live. He didn't live. No! Dang it! Died right on shore. He could have made it. He was already there. He didn't have to drown. Dang it. Can't be like Fred now. Not like this. How could you? I didn't mean to. Okay, but how do we get him over there? Or rather, how do I get me over there? That's the main thing. What a senseless waste of life. I didn't mean to. Pikmin slaughtered. Like, lambs. Oh wait, can I go up here? No. It's just a ledge. I mean, we did save before this day. If we're not making any good progress today, we just, you know, good luck sleeping after that. We'll just undo the deaths. I mean, this way does need to go there. If I can just get on this ledge on the left. So, like, I don't see. How do I get up here? It's not like we can jump. Truly Seabird-like behavior. Hey! What does that mean? Just because I have a bone dungeon doesn't mean I try to kill my Pikmin. Now if you need a hint, well, I'll keep looking a bit more, but if we cannot find any type of paths... Oh... Okay, yeah, these Pikmin don't have bones. They don't know anything. Okay, I'll take a couple of blue ones with me. Okay. And do some exploring in the water. See if maybe they find something. Sea bunnies are famous for killing red Pikmin. Well, I'll have you know that more blue ones have died on the field of war. Technically. If we're gonna say one or the other, it's probably the blue one that has perished the most. Because of frogs, you see. Because of frogs. BRB, no worries, no worries. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that they don't find like a little spout I can walk through. Can they go underneath? They cannot. Sea bunnies aren't known for killing blue bushes. That's just you. No, that sounds like a sea bunny tray. That sounds like something we all do. Not helping your position? Why do you mean? Sea bunny's a natural predator? I'm not eating. Maybe I'm eating them. But you cannot prove anything. Huh. Must be a way to... Like, we build a bridge. Build a bridge. Can you throw the guys out of the pond? The main issue is getting myself out there. And like... because if I'm not there to direct them, they're just gonna stand around like silly little guys. Am I eating the Pikmin? We have had an extensive discussion about Pikmin flavors in the first stream, so... Like, I don't think we can even throw yellow that far. Like, even if we were to throw them, I don't think they'd go that far. Been playing Pokemon 1 Max? What ones have you been playing? And would you recommend them? Like, see, even if we throw them here, they're gonna be too far. Oh, they won't even make it to the edge. Pikmin roast in the oven right now. Yeah, they'll just stand here, but they won't get to the cardboard box. Is there like some kind of ability I'm forgetting about? Can like Pikmin yeet me off an edge? I don't think they can. There's no jump in this game, so that's not it. Pokemon Vega is good? Ooh. Pikmin roast in the oven. Don't tell them about it, that's our secret Pikmin roast. Huh. I mean, we'll just restart this day. That's no problem, because I feel like we could have been more productive today. So we can just do everything we did in the morning and then do some exploring. And this is the only part we can make it up. I guess I can throw a couple of blue ones up here and see if they can, like, do anything. Marbled Pikmin roast. You guys see anything in the ground? You guys spotting anything? You're not, are you? You're not spot shit. Infinite Fusion. Oh, that's one everybody feels like they're playing lately. Discussion going out about the different flavors of balloons. And which one's the tastiest? Which one's the tastiest balloon? Okay. So we'll just reset this day. I will take a small hint about how to get up there. Just like, you know, maybe which Pikmin I should be using. Which one should I be using? Maybe. Yeah, last ship part isn't gonna be easy. Just to, yeah, just a small hint on how I will move that cardboard box. Maybe. But sure, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Purple? There's no purple Pikmin in this game. So that can be it. Okay. This guy wasn't even here today. This guy wasn't even here. Just breathe red and blue. Creatures of this planet breathe a deadly poisonous gas, oxygen. At present, my spacesuit can filter the oxygen out, but if the batteries for my life support system should fail, I should have to think about it. Can walk underneath the bridge? But I did that once. Okay, I'll try it again. Maybe my boys just didn't notice it when I walked on it. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'll try it again. Okay. Thank you for the switch. Still going on about what flavor each type of balloon is, not which one's the best. Well, that discussion should go hand in hand. Okay, let's restart this day. Okay. So, I did walk under the bridge earlier, but maybe we just missed what we needed. Yes. Okay. The boys in blue, it's your turn again. Your turn once more. To be brave, and strong, and smart, and cool. Sexy. Come on, boys. Here we go. Coming with me. I'm gonna build a bridge. Okay. Very good, very good. There we go, there we go. Let's go. Okay, everybody. Most of you are not building this bridge, but that's okay. It's on me for not understanding that you don't have a brain cell. You will build this bridge once you get to the right side of it. Yeah. I mean, some of you can start building this bridge. It's not a problem. No, get going. We'll need this bridge eventually. Want to hold a Pikmin by the stem of the head? Me too. I want to pluck a Pikmin so bad. Like, wouldn't it be so satisfying? And actually just like pull one out of the ground with like a little pop. Me too. Okay, we'll wait for these guys to come back, and we'll then we'll switch them out with some yellow, spin them around and eat them. Yes! There we go. They're nearly here. Here they are. Got them. Okay, you guys, you rest for now. Or at least most of you will. For a bit. I'll leave a little squad of you on the outside. Yeah, like playing lawn guards. Exactly. The turn that moves as a newly plucked Pikmin thrashes about in your grass. No, they love it. They just want a mother and a leader. It's what they yearn for. It's what all Pikmin yearn for. Okay. Get these guys across. Okay. And up from here. BRB? No worries. Pikmin seeing all of it for the first time, mommy. Literally though, that's basically the explanation they give in-game as well. They just want a parental figure. You guys get all the bombs you can get? Just 4 bombs? Seems like we're a little low on bombs, you guys. Are you sure that's all the bombs you can get? Yeah, that's what I thought. There's more of them. Come on, boys. Pick up the bombs. Bell Network Netface, you should check out the Double Team DS voice lines. Ooh, fancy. I'll check it out. Should just go limp like kittens when you pick them up. God, that would be so cute. Your rice is done now, if only I cooked. You cooked your rice, right? I hope. You're not eating your rice raw, are you? Yeah. No, I'm not the mommy. Olimar is the mommy. You know, he's a very motherly figure. Okay. Is this truly all the bombs? I guess it is. There we go. I washed the rice but got too tired after washing and cooking the rice. Well, at least you cooked it. Whoa, rice. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm the omnipotent godhead. Yeah, exactly. The omnipetal godhead. You eat rice raw, it's not great. I mean, I know for a fact you have a rice cooker, so if you're eating your rice raw, I'm gonna question your life choices, Kogasa. Oh no, this will be maybe a massacre. Some of them might die. Didn't hear any dying. Impressive. They are kind of stuck on the side where I cannot reach them though. Okay, we're gonna do a funny little procedure where some of you might die. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna do this. In the water, take it with... They didn't take the bombs with them. I guess the bombs disappear. But will you guys at least survive? Come on. Yeah, you're here. At least they survived. Go. No, you're not here yet. Go. Keep swimming. I swear to God, if you guys don't get out of this lake. I can't walk around yet. I cannot get on this side, I think. At least not yet. You see? I don't think I can get up here yet. I mean, I guess it's a good time I need to check what's under the bridge, though. Who's drowning? I hear half... Oh my God. I dismissed you guys. Why? Okay. Get over here. I hear them dying. Okay, so 3 of you survived. This is going great. This is perfect. This is fantastic. Don't worry. You guys. Can't the blue ones rescue them? Well, they weren't doing a great job at it. If they were supposed to do that. They could have done a lot better on that part. Yeah, he's just gonna stand there. Okay. So, something on this bridge. I guess we take blue, just to check again. Oh my god, I did not even catch you. I did not even tell you. I dismissed you. You are just killing yourself on purpose now. This is not a slight against my leadership. This is them just killing themselves on purpose. That's not my fault. I had nothing to do with that. I'm gonna put this final yellow one in the fridge so he doesn't kill himself too. Hold on. I thought it was fine once they, they were standing on the land. Yeah, the rework mode does help. Okay. So we can walk underneath. You guys finding anything underneath here, boys? You guys finding anything underneath this bridge? The right idea with the reds? Did I have an idea with the reds? I don't think I pulled out any reds today. Oh, the red's on there? Oh! Oh! Oh, I get it now. I just led them the wrong way. Yeah. Cannabis-induced dark mode. I hope you have a good little lick. Looking them for a bone. Thank you for the bone. Thank you. Okay, brain expanded. Okay, let's put these boys in. Okay, the yellows, they unfortunately died. They weren't very smart. And these things happen when you're not very smart. Unfortunately. It's sad, but it's true. Okay. Now, I swear to God, if one of you falls in the lake, I'm gonna be so mad at all of you. Okay? Okay, you be good now. Okay? Through there, baby. That's it. They're doing it. Nice. Now the thing is, unless we get more bombs, we may have fucked it up for the day. And we might have to do it again. But I don't think there's bombs left. So we might still have to redo this. Because we accidentally stranded, lost most of our bombs and stranded one guy. Let me just see if it spawns anymore. If I go in there. And I think, at least we know what to do now. Okay. Okay. Let's see. You guys taking any more? Out there? The path is clear. The path is unfortunately not quite clear because the wall is not down. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this. That's okay. We retry this again. But at least we know what we're doing. Because the alternative is waiting for the entire day to end to get more yellow. Or more bombs. So I don't want to wait the entire day to retry it. Path is clear, we only require the strength to follow it. Yeah, speedrunning it now. Now we know what to do. Okay, so I'm gonna take a squad of blue. Take a small squad of yellow. Blue ones. Joe finished Darkest Dungeon on Steam. I don't think I can. Yeah, 3rd time's the charm. Oh, Fire Yoshi, thank you for the bone. Thank you. Okay, blue ones. You're gonna be on bridge building duty. Go with me. Oh, my glasses. There we go. Oh wait, around here. Around the sides. There we go. There's one more of you. Yeah, you just go up there. You go there. That's fine. And then we go some yellow. Hey, why are half of you just standing here? Bridge building duty, slacking off on the job. I swear to God, these blue guys. Think they can just stand here and do nothing? Don't be silly now. Okay, Go work. Go work. I'm helping. You're helping. Yeah, you're building the bridge, right? You're building the bridge. Okay. Then I'll take a quick 10 of these. Okay, boys. Over here. How to burst my own smoke break. You interrupted their break time. There's no... They haven't unionized yet, so unfortunately their work conditions are very hard currently. Unfortunately. Okay, we go up. Oh, I hear the bridge is done. Just in time. Okay. You guys go find yourself a bomb. Go find yourself a bomb. If you don't have a bomb yet, go find yourself a bomb. Oh, Pikmin without a bomb? Yeah, I see you guys. You're getting your bomb. I see some of you are not carrying bombs yet. Did I say you cannot carry a bomb? Back in you go. Come on. No, there's more in there. You know what? This is adequate. 8 bombs, that's pretty decent. We can deal with 8. Okay. There we go. Come with. There we go. It does seem like we might be able to do like a better throw with that, but like at the time it might just be easier to just do it this way. A little safer. Oh no, I fucked up again. I'm so silly. I'm so silly, I just keep fucking up. Oh, but wait, no, the wall is gone. Salute, soldiers. You did a fine job blowing up this wall. Even, you know, you did better than the ones we had yesterday who just stood on the other side with the bombs. It was your sacrifice because you did put down the bomb and then you were too stupid to walk away. But you did a fine job. You did a fine job. Net already won a good job, Pit. Wait, really? Man. Yeah, all of them and their bots got detonated at the same time. Good job, soldiers. You fought well. You fought very, very well. Okay, Blues, we got another bridge to build. And while you're on that, we take yellow. The wall is gone, but so is the Pikmin behind it. They know what they were fighting for, and they fought well. True soldiers are the ones we lost today. Unfortunately. But they will clear the path for the rest of our little boys. Come on, boys. Here we go. You've got a cardboard bag to pull. Push. Push to push. Yes. Yeah, wasting my holding bomb was kind of inconsistent. Yeah, I think they made it so they don't drop it anymore. I don't know. Okay. This way. You guys find it yet? There we go. Where did you guys fall in? You did your best, guys. You did your best. You did your best. You know, some of you fell out behind the cardboard box, but you tried your hardest, and that's what counts. That's what counts. These things happen sometimes when the bridge isn't finished building yet. Yeah, they fell before the bridge was done. I was like, how are they dying? I don't know where this is coming from, these sounds. Okay, but that means our path is clear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is the boss, isn't it? We've got extra bombs over here. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh no. Tactical retreat. Everybody get back. Everybody get back. So do you want like red and yellow? Like red to attack him and then yellow to grab those bombs? Like attacking with? Okay. One is missing. One's standing here with his little bomb. He's fine. He's fine. Okay. We left him at the base because he was holding. Okay. Now we'll take mostly red with us. Couple of yellow for the bombs. Okay. And the rest will make red for now. I mean, it's a good thing we've cultivated a lot of red Pikmin, you know? We're ready. We're ready to do this. I don't think damage carries over between days, so we do kind of want to get this done in like a single day. If at all possible. Yeah, we're probably gonna need a bunch. Okay, there he is. Big bastard, man. Okay, boys, run. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, he has the big tongue. Okay, okay. Don't stick in front of his tongue if you can help it, okay? Oh no, some of them are dying. Okay, okay. It's time for an assault. Just grab onto his shell. Grab onto his shell. Get onto his shell. That's it, that's it, that's it. Okay. We have one with a bomb. The rest of you, go for him, go for him. Grab him, grab him, grab him. Okay, okay. Goodness, I can't please, we won't let him take us all that. Oh, he might nearly squish some of them. I've returned, you're here for the big boy, the big fight. Yeah, this boss is the big fight. Go on, go on. I mean, we just have to not be in front of him the best we can. So far, not too many casualties. So far, so good. Okay, running. Getting out of his way. Getting out of his way. Okay, okay. Keeping the lads together. Keeping the lads together. Like, he's a bit too dangerous to swarm, so we want to, like, mostly just throw the boys at him when possible. Yeah, and put ballbacks. Like, this guy, we were talking about eating enemies before. This guy looks like he tastes nasty. Like, he's probably not gonna taste very good. He's probably, like, really slimy and bitter and stuff. I wouldn't eat ample ballbacks, is what I'm saying. Like, regular bulbush, like, you know, I pop them in like little candy, just one at a time. This guy, I would not eat him. This guy, not edible. Okay, so far so good. We're already halfway, and we haven't even lost half our Pikmin yet. We still have more than half our party. Okay. Stay together, stay together. We're fine. I mean, it helps that, like, most of our Pikmin are, like, fully bloomed, which means they're, like, extra fast. Which is very good. He looks like a toe fungus head on top with moldy walnuts, right? But I didn't go straight to 2. That's fair, that's fair. It's a tough fight. I'm doing it. Like a 3-month-old Grease does. He does look moldy. I think he'll taste like a bad cheese. Like, not a cheese that was, like, purposely. Oh no, he jumped on us. He unfortunately took out a lot of our squad. We did really well so far. But honestly, this amount of casualties, pretty good, pretty good. You know, one, we'll regroup. Regrouping. Here we go. Here we go. We did, unfortunately... Yeah, we've already nearly killed them. If we didn't, like, squish 50 of them in one go, we could have actually killed him with, like, very minimal casualties. Yeah. We would have been mostly fine if we got, like, a little bit less unlucky with him squishing a bunch of them in one go. He gives cities. Do not want cities. No. Okay. We unfortunately lost most of our fully bloomed Pikmin. That's fine. Yeah, we have Pikmins left. Like, and he's nearly dead. Took me about 2 hours. Oh no, did you not have enough Pikmin? It will happen. I mean, the trick really with this one is you have to be very careful because he can wipe you out. So, like, you have to make sure to always move away when he gets too close. Okay, let's go, let's go. Let's go. He mostly wants to just, like, cling to him where he cannot eat you. Yeah, no limit on the bosses does make it dangerous. Okay, here we go. He's nearly done. Nearly got him, nearly got him. I mean, unfortunately, our non-flowered boys are a little slower, so they will be getting squished more. But here we go, here we go. That's the end. We did it! At long last, I found the final part. My secret safe! And it's as full as ever. How glad I am that I persisted in my search without losing hope. Now I can leave this planet without any regrets. Maybe I'll even stop and pick up some souvenirs from my wife and kids back on planet Hokotate. Olimar, are you telling me we killed like 100 Pikmin for your goddamn piggy bank? Was it worth it, Olimar? Was it worth it? Olimar! endless work just for your piggy bank? Are you kidding me? Sacrificing big fish for it is foreshadowing for the next game. You're right. Okay, you guys take this back. Take this back. Actually, some of you whoop your, replenish your numbers. There you go. The rest of you take it back. Okay, there's still some stuff beyond here. Or is that like a way to loop around? This card contains my shiny edition. First edition shiny Mew cards. It says Doujinshi collection. Oh, now I get it. It's fair, it's fair. It's more than money. I mean, it feels like it's... Oh, back here is just more bombs. We didn't need those. Oh, yeah, we didn't use any bombs against this guy. Basically, we used one bomb because we happened to carry one. I didn't bother getting any more. Okay. Well, we'll gather up the final pellets. Just, not stop with too much of a red Pikmin deficient. Yeah, I used all the bombs. That's okay. It's a tough boss. But technically, you can just hammer him till he dies. GG, thank you. Yeah, that's gonna be feasting tonight. I think it's very unfair that they don't let me pick up his corpse. Oh, you see Bomb Sweat? I just figured, like, if they're clinging to him, he cannot eat them. To be fair, it's my first time playing, like, fighting the boss, so the Bomb Sweat is maybe a faster way to do it. And probably the intended way, because they show a bunch of bombs on all sides, so probably is faster too. And intended, but like, you just cling to him. He cannot eat you if he cannot catch you. Don't have any use for them after this. I mean, but think of the babies. We might as well replenish their numbers. And honestly, it's better pellets than nothing, because they kind of cheated us by not giving him his corpse to slay and feast on tonight. Instead, they let his stinky, sad corpse sink into the depths of the pits, when really my boy should be allowed to have the final dinner before we leave this planet. Yeah, 10 days left. Pretty good. Considering this is the first time I ever made it to the end. Not bad at all. Okay, I finally recovered every ship part. Now I can return home to Hokotate. Wait, it's not leaving yet, right? Because then some Pikmin are gonna get left behind. Run out of time right before they got the bank to the ship? Oh no! Wait, please tell me we're not leaving any of these Pikmin behind, right? Because, they're still carrying their little chips back home. Oh no, tell me that we took the Pikmin with us! Don't tell me that some of them got left behind! No, they were carrying their food home! I didn't think the game would end the second we got our final... No! No, some of them are gonna die out there! Olimar, look back! Look back, Olimar, you're missing some! Olimar, no! No, you're forgetting some Pikmin! Olimar! No! Oh wait, they okay. We taught them well. They can take care of themselves now. Okay, whew. Okay, they will no longer die during the nighttime. I was so afraid we left a couple to die. Now they start fights on their own. You taught them the way of violence. Oh, look at that! It's all the different Pikmin colors. Look, this is where they're teasing a bunch of Pikmin we haven't seen before. What's green? What's cyan? What's orange? What's black Pikmin? Have we seen those yet? Wait, those are probably the rock type. There's a bunch of Pikmin we haven't seen yet that are just in this final cutscene. That still haven't turned up yet, I think. I guess the cyan ones are maybe the ice ones in the new game. We'll see greens in 4. Are we seeing orange? I don't think we've seen... And orange is the one we're missing, I think. Yeah, all the different colors we haven't seen before. Yeah, there's ice ones in Pikmin 4. Which is why I'm thinking, maybe that's the cyan flavored color? Yeah. New flavors coming. The ecosystem has been forever changed and ruined. There we go. Final score. We did it. Don't mind this part. look at the survivors. That's the part that counts. we do not look at the ones we've lost. We think of the ones who lived. And we don't think about the fact that twice as many have died, basically. This means the Gunpla, let's go! Now back to our corporate shithole home. Yeah, no, don't look at these ones. Don't look at these ones. Okay, look at these ones. We must remember the fallen. It's true, it's true. He talks about being on vacation. The man flew up without his family to an uncharted system for fun. What a chad. Kid Joy's just sitting there feeling like you'll beat it, right? I'm actually really proud of myself because I never beat it before. It's the first time in 20 days. Like, damn, we have like 10 days left. And I was so afraid of the time limit when I was younger. so afraid. 0 death playthrough now. I don't think we can do that. Like, even if I personally try to be really careful, one of my Pikmin is just gonna yeet itself into the ocean, like when I'm not looking, you know? When I turn my back on it. Yeah, salute the brave Pikmin who have lost their life to help finish this fight. Good job, brave soldiers. You have helped me find my piggy bank, my chair, my back massager. My god, a lot of them died for very useless items. Yeah, the frogs can be very unpredictable. I think we actually lost... If we're talking total, I think we lost more Pikmin to the frogs than we did to the final boss. Like, if we're combining all the frog casualties, I think we lost more Pikmin to the frogs. Because to the final boss, we lost, like, roughly 100. Like, 100 plush-ish. I think we actually lost, like, nearly 200 to the frogs. Maybe 300. I'm not sure. We lost a lot to the frogs. On to Pikmin 2. But not yet today. What we're gonna do now is look at some of the other endings. Because I am kind of curious. Oh, look. Here's our ship cards. All our ship parts. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? Joe has sent many Pikmin to the deaths. Many were drowned and even more were fogged. But all of them died a hero's death. All of these brave men knew their mission and they fought to the end. And their sacrifices will not be forgotten. I love Pikmin. Pikmin is so good. The ones highlighted in blue are optional? Huh, I guess there's like less optional parts than I thought. I guess there's like more that were like actually necessary than I expected. Good morning, hope you slept well. When Mega Man Zero, I plan to get all the elves. Probably not. Unless I feel like getting some off stream. Like, historically speaking, we usually don't 100% the game on stream unless I really feel like it. We usually just go for the end. But, no, as I've done with Battle Network, I sometimes do like a little bit of off-screen grinding, just like pick up some collectibles I missed while continuing the story. So we'll see. Yeah, this one was 100%. That's because Pikmin is a little easier to get 100% for. For one, everything is like marked on the map. Yeah, the spider and the Stumpy Boy were your biggest losses. We like lost surprisingly few to Stumpy Boy. Like, most of them were fine, strangely enough. Yeah. You only get one chance to get some. Then we're probably not gonna get all of the elves. Okay, let's watch the final scene. Look at that beautiful blue planet. Oh. They're doing projection mapping on Earth. Oh, watch out! It's gonna pass over your house soon. Don't get blinded by the lights. Of Takuinoe. Be careful. Oh, look at that. He's getting hit by a rock and crashing to Earth. And you saw a giant eye. God, I love the nightly, the once a month like projecting mapping on Earth. I love the big event. I see my house from here. Yeah, it's actually kind of hard where on the map we're looking. Like if I'm gonna point like at this block, right? It looks a little bit like Japan, the one that my leaf is touching. But that could just be a cloud. Like, it's hard to tell for sure. After all that, I got hit by a meteor and died. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Looking out the window, I'm scared of flying text right above my house. It's okay. You guys know this happens every month, every 30 days. It's like a global event. And we all give thanks to Takehiro Kumasaka for testing management, you know? and also Makoto Funahashi. Like, they did a good job. Have you seen the new LG Sphere? I've seen it! God, it's so funny. I really hope it crashes, like, and has like funny things on screen. I hope somebody hacks into it and puts something stupid on there. I'll be honest, like, it's so ripe for shenanigans. Yeah, that thing is crazy. It's so big. I started trying to figure out what would happen if I saw the Universal logo actually fly past the Earth. Oh my god, right? They really like basketball. I saw the basketball one, yeah. If I look up and see credits in the sky, I will go back inside and start playing games. If I actually looked up and saw credits in the sky, I'd just be like, ah. So we really do live in a simulation. And I guess whoever was playing with us finally finished their game. I guess we're about to restart soon. Unless there's a new game plus or like post-game content. Have some notes for your depths, yeah. Could be better here and there. Oh, Armored Cannon Beetle. This migratory littlebud has developed a stronger carapace than its relatives. Huh? Beady long legs. Waxy secretions form this creature's distinctive armor shell. I have seen the Earth patch notes. They're actually really funny. Oh yeah, I've seen some of the theories. I don't think I believe in them, but like they're funny, like fun to read. This creature's thick hide protects it from most attackers. Burrowing Snackrat. The bluish hue of its feathers distinguishes it from the burrowing snarrow. Burrowing snarrow. Is this the OG Pikmin? Yes, but we just finished it, I'm afraid. Could this be the next step in the Pikmin evolution? Like the Pikmin themselves, it has many mysteries. Dwarf Bull Bear. Oh, thank you for the follow! It looks like early stage of bull bear development, but the specimen appears to be nearly fully evolved. Well, I love Bulborb though. Although similar in appearance to Bulborbs, these belong to a totally different species. They look like candy. I mean, I'm sure they're designed after ladybirds, but Candy Pop Butt is the name of a One Piece arc, is it? Oh, there's a big boy. There he is. Emperor Bulblax, the massive grub dog, buries himself when hunting. He's hunting, you guys, be very careful. Will we be playing Pikmin 2? Yes, we will! Yes, we will. We will be playing Pikmin 2 in the future. Very soon. Maybe not next week yet, because I want to play some Gimmick. But probably at least a week after. I have to just figure out what my schedule looks like next week, basically. Maybe we'll do both. Gulix. A watery gelatinous membrane protects this creature's nervous shell. Oh, we actually never fought this guy. For people who haven't played this game before, that's like an optional boss in the very first starting area. I fought him when I was younger. He can just like randomly appear there, just like out of nowhere, if you like revisit the starting area. Now something special ready, let's go. Okay, iridescent flint beetle. The forager stores undigested pellets in its stomach for winter. Yeah, it's a weird boss. I mean, you have to take like your blue switch or they drown. Who's this? I don't... Mamuta, I never fought this guy before. Who's this guy? This guy is a mystery to me. Musukashin yesterday? Oh, were you watching it with Mikey? I'm glad you liked it. Who's Mamuta? That might be like a random event or like maybe only on a certain day or triggered by like certain... I've never seen him. It looks like he's in the same area as the starting area though. Sparsely growing plant is able to crystallize nectar into round pellets. They're friends, they just like flowers? Aww. Maybe like the shadow frog? Yeah, maybe it's only there on specific times or something. Puffstool. Many consider this walking fungus a delicacy. I wouldn't want to eat something so powdery. He's very puffy, powdery. I love this one. This one's my favorite. He's so pretty. Gonna have more recommendations for you? I'm glad you liked it. Self-breathing fire. The species uses hydrogen to float. We haven't seen the shadow frog yet. Are they gonna like gaslight me and like make me think the shadow frog doesn't exist in the credits either? Most of the species are purple and have an armored head. Yeah, very pretty cotton candy with loon. Yes. Most of the species are able to fly, but the females remain underground. But it doesn't exist? No! Oh, there it is, there it is. The gaslight frog that my friends tried to smoky pork, thought to be a malformed alarm for Mamuta. No, that's clearly a frog. They can be related to like the funny flower-loving guy. They look very different. This rare subspecies of bulborb has a certain indefatigability. Huh. This nocturnal hunter feeds mostly on small elements returned to the nest at night. It's true. They're mostly a threat at the beginning of the game, especially if you're playing for the first time and you're not sure how to fight them yet. They can kill you quickly if you don't know how to do it. Sting is a poison enemy? Yeah. He's scary. Water dumpo. This aquatic creature is a close relative of the bulborb. I guess they have like similar mouths if I look at them closely now. Wouldn't have guessed otherwise though. Whoopon. Newborn yellow volleyhop in tadpole form. Yeah, Snitchbox is really annoying. You have to like grab him before he like takes your Pikmin away. Oh, now there. My greatest enemy. This creature's coloration results from remaining sheltered in its cavernous dwelling. And also my greatest enemy times 2. Yellow Woollyhop. After evolution led to the development of a specialized jumping ability, this amphibian actually lost much of its ability to swim. Woollyhops, I will come for you. You will not rest, Eevee. I have decimated your species. I have killed every last one of you. None of you were left alive. Ecosystem in shambles. No Woollyhop can survive. Well, thank you for the hydrate. Okay. The happy end. We got the happy end. Let's go. Okay. So as promised, we're gonna look up the other endings now because we already got the best ending. I'm not gonna replay the game just to get worse endings, you know? Especially because there's like a bunch that like require you to get like way less parts and stuff. So let's look up the other endings real quick. Pikmin endings. Best ending gang, yes. Okay, is there a compilation? I mean, I guess we just open them up. Okay, so we've got bad ending. And normal ending. And then the good ending is the ones we get. I think there's only 3 endings, no? I think there's only 3. Best ending is getting 0 parts in 30 days. But other endings, I think there's still. There's still. We're gonna do the good ending first because that one is more boring. I mean the normal ending. Okay. Okay, so let me... Actually, we're not gonna pull out the projector because we can just put it on the TV. Like silly to pull out a projector when we have a TV right here, right? Okay, let me resize this. Yeah, we're switching to a different TV channel. Don't worry, this is how TVs worked in the past. This is very normal. Nothing to be concerned about. Okay, taking that down where we need to be. Over here. Ta-da! We've switched channels. I will now boop, turn the Pikmin channel up, and we can watch the other Pikmin channel. Okay, so let's watch the normal ending first.
The day when my life support system fails has come.
Some guy is stalking. Hold on, we'll get the normal ending from somebody else. I don't need narration. I hate that. Disembodied voice, absolute worst. That was Sugar Kungwai. I actually used to watch Sugar Kungwai. He's actually a cool guy. Very well, it's probably spooked with Visage. I was. It was a good time. Okay, what about this guy? Okay, I don't think we have narration this time. I think we're safe. Maybe braised vegetable mushroom. Can you share some with me? That sounds really good. 19 days? Is this really gonna be the ending? Oh, this is a good ending. No, this is the one we got. Never mind. It's just a good ending. I was about to say, that can't be it. Hold on, we'll find it. Yeah. Normal ending. Otherwise, we'll just watch Sugar Conroy on mute, but I guess we'll just watch him on mute, maybe. Because I think most of them are just talked over. There's not like any clean updates of the ending. Okay. Let's check this. The day when my life support system fails has come. I've collected only 29 out of 30 ship parts. I have no choice but to attempt to launch the Dolphin into space, incomplete as it is. The ship doesn't need every lost part in order to fly. For better or worse, I must go. Yeah, Emperor Bobek's even scarier, honestly, than Visage. Okay, is he still talking? We are safe. I think we're safe as long as there's no text on stream. Oh. So, let's see. In this one, do they still know how to fight the horrors that are left behind, or did they just get eaten without a mentor? 3 of them. Okay, so I guess the difference is that in this one, I think the Pikmin aren't following you into the sky. Doesn't he? The good ending, like the happy ending, like the Pikmin are also lifting off. I don't think they're doing it here. But he needs a piggy bank to buy souvenirs. They will never know how to fight without a piggy bank. Yeah, there's not much to talk about. It's very boring, but you know, it's good to see it. It's good to take a look at it at least, I suppose. It's just like a neutral end. You still make it. You got most stuff. And, you know, depending on what you got, your ship looks a little bit more decrepit. Or not. But yeah, I guess the Pikmin just don't follow you out, and you don't see a scene of the Pikmin horribly, like, murdering the wildlife. So I guess in this ending, the Pikmin are all brutally killed, because without a leader, they will get devoured. They have no chance of survive. Please make your time. Yeah, so I guess in this ending, all the Pikmin die. They're kind enough not to show it on stream. But they do not know how to live without our guidance. I set them up the bomb. Okay. So let's do the bad ending. Okay. The day when my life support system fails has come. I've collected only 5 out of 30 ship parts. I have no choice but to attempt to launch the Dolphin into space, incomplete as it is. Ship doesn't need every lost part in order to fly. For better or worse, I must go. Okay. Yeah, some of them also didn't know how to live with my guidance. That's true. They didn't even get to be like Fred's. 5 out of 3, what are you doing, right? I mean, maybe they were just getting the bad ending on purpose. But then again, if you're getting the bad ending on purpose, you'd think you'd have like none of the parts, right? Like 1, because you have the tutorial one that you need to get. Oh, they're looking. Is the ship gonna explode? Is that the end of the ship? Staring. Oh, we're not off to a good start here. Oh, he's not getting very far. He's fine, yeah, he's probably okay. He will just suffocate in a few minutes, you know? He'll just die. Yeah, what were they doing getting 5 out of 30? Like, even if you're going for the bad ending, that just seems silly. Oh, they're taking him back to the onion. He is now sustenance. He will be converted into it's the circle of life. Oh, that's a weird seed. Oh. He's been assimilated. His corpse has been buried with the others. Okay. So, I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't know this bad ending existed. I didn't know there's an ending where Olimar becomes assimilated and turns into Pikmin. that explains a lot about the fourth game. Like, I played the demo, and if you played the demo, you know what I'm talking about. I thought that was just a new addition, and I thought like, oh, okay, so somebody fucked the Pikmin to make that happen. But I guess the assimilation part actually has been here since the first game. I just never knew about it because I never actually got the bad end. Yeah, at least the second game doesn't happen. Pikmin are not exploited and murdered for money in this timeline. He just gets absorbed into the onion. I mean, his parasite leaf was wiggling, so he might have still been alive. Yeah, too much of a game to get the bad end. I mean, I didn't get the good end either. I just would panic and reset and try again. Because I was too worried about going much further than 10 days without being really good at it. Yeah, oh, hi, OCTX, hi. Yeah, if you never finish the game, you never get a bad end either. If you just keep resetting because you panic and you're worried about suffocating, you'll never get to the end of the game. His final smash actually has a reference to that? Wait, really? I didn't know. I still think so. The thing is, in the game, play the demo, you'll understand. I don't want to give too many spoilers, I don't want to give too many spoilers for people who want to play the fourth game fresh. But I did look at it, and it does look very fun. Crashes the dolphin into the stage. Ooh. Man, that was fun. I'm gonna try and get Pikmin 2 in my schedule for next week. It might be a tight fit, but I'll try. I just need to find a little place to put Gimmick because I want to play Gimmick. But I also want to play Pikmin 2. If we don't manage Pikmin 2 next week, then most definitely the week after we'll do Pikmin 2. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. SCP will be on my list. You know it's on my list, but that's actually a game I have at home, so I'm not gonna pay scalper prices to pick that up. I'm just gonna wait till I'm in the Netherlands in August to grab it. My schedule is a desolation game, literally. I managed to make it in. Hiya, Sandwich. My schedule is becoming fuller and fuller. You see, the problem is, I have a lot of games I want to play, you see. That's the issue, really. I have so many games I want to play, and so little place in my schedule. Why does time only give me 7 days a week to be streaming on? Or rather, I should say, why do I have a full-time job? Otherwise, I could easily stream twice a day. and we could get so many games done. And I'm leaving in August. I think it was on the 9th. You want to show people the list? I mean, technically it's pinned, but you know what? We have some time. I'll open it up. Are you guys ready for the list? my spreadsheet that I've made. I haven't updated it in a while, so if recent suggestions aren't reflected in there yet, please know. It's not because I'm not considering it, it's because I'm lazy. And I haven't bothered to add it in there yet. It will get there when I have some time at some point. Let me pull up the link. Okay. So, we'll put the schedule on the TV. Couldn't even have invited you to my birthday, then you'd arrive too late. Oh no! I hope your birthday's so good though. Hold on. We open the list. Is this the list? That's not the list. Where? This is the list. There we go. Oh god, this is the first time I think I'm actually showing the spreadsheet on stream. So, this is a list of games I want to play sometime. It also has games I've already played on stream. The ones I've played on stream, they're crossed off. Unfortunately, we don't have VODs for all because I only started doing saving my VODs properly for a few months now. And that's just because it's crossed out doesn't mean I'll never play it again. I'll get back to it. I'll play it sometime. I promise. I'll get there one day. It's just there's a lot of games in this list and only 7 days a week, with a maximum of streams of 8 if I put every time slot in. So you can't get that far, unfortunately. So yeah, these are roughly sorted by console and handheld. They're kind of alphabetical. And if it has multiple releases, I have only put it in there once. I made this list when I was really sleepy. So sometimes they're in the wrong category. And I hope you don't judge me too badly for that. You have to understand. There's like 300 games in this list or something. I forget what the exact count is. Oh, I've been keeping up with the VODs. I've been uploading the VODs like usually 1 or 2 days later. Other times when I'm not sleepy, no, I think it's a medical issue. Yeah, so all the disclaimer of the list. Some of these games I already own. Some of these games I've played before. Many of these games I never finished because as a child I couldn't finish my games because I wasn't good at them. So while I have experience with them, a lot of them I never ended, so I do want to end them at some point. Okami is on the list. Yeah, 300 and growing. So I will stop teasing you all and actually show you the list now. Hold on, can I actually adjust this a bit so you guys can see better? It's not really widescreen anymore, but here you go, here you go. Because now you can see the tabs. You see this is a very, very organized spreadsheet. It's a very ugly spreadsheet because like it's not elegant. I just type text into it, but it is organized. So once again, this is an inconclusive list. I've forgotten to add games. There's just because it's not on the list doesn't mean I'll never play it. Because I am a whimsical creature, and I usually decide what I feel like playing next week on Sunday, the day before I post on the day that I post my schedule, basically. Yeah, it's organized what it counts, because like so many of you asked me what I want to play, so I was like, you know what, I'll actually write it down, because before that the list was just in my head. Okay, so here we've got Dreamcast. This is why I'm saying it's not conclusive, because like there's definitely more Dreamcast games I want to play, but like, they're I just don't know. I didn't remember all of them. It's gotten you into our office to review the aesthetics. No, they're gonna give me a 0 for aesthetics. It's gonna pull my average grade down so bad. I've got twice. Yeah, see, these things happen. These things do happen. You might see doubles sometimes. Here's my DS 3DS selection of games I want to play at some point. Some of these were suggestions by you. I think it's like 60-70% suggestions by me and 30% suggestions by you. It's not a complete list of all games that are considered retro. It's games are actually... Oh, Jelly Princess, hi, how are you doing? I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a good time. What were you up to? Welcome in. Dead by Daylight. Ooh, how was that? Did you get some wins? I have never actually played that game, but I think it's one of the ones where you run away from people, right? Unless you're the monster, in which case you kill them. I think that's the game. Weepmaster, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I am showing the people my terrifying spreadsheet of games I want to play on stream sometime. It will be a complete list of... Yeah, exactly. DS is not considered retro yet. Huh? I tricked you. Why does that make me think of PyTouch? I mean, it's a very similar name. Good game though. I recommend Project Web. So yeah. Some of my favorites for the DS, by the way. God, everybody, please play Contact. Contact is one of my favorite games all time. I think it's an underrated little gem that not many people play. It's not often I see a spreadsheet of games. People kept asking me, and I'm nothing if not very determinate. So when somebody says like, why don't you just write down the list? I don't think they were prepared for there to be like hundreds of items in the list. But I damn well wrote down the list. Dungeon Maker was one of you guys' suggestions. I'm kind of excited because that's one I don't actually know about yet, but you guys recommended it highly. Yeah, Ghost Trick is on there. I love Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick is good. Very good. Okay, so here's the GameCube games. I guess we can cross Pikmin off now. Ta-da! Because I have been crossing off games whenever we play them. I might have missed a few. Once again, it happens. Is Ace Attorney on there? The thing is, I've played all of Ace Attorney, so I know all the twists to the cases. So I think, as much as I love Ace Attorney, I don't think there's a lot of replay value if you already know all the solutions. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not on there this time, and I don't think my memory has been erased enough of Ace Attorney to like warrant a new playthrough. Like if I forgot half the story, because I think I still remember too much. Yeah, the Kuro games. We play Kuro Squash and Kuro Kurin. Speaking of Kurokurokurin, here's the Game Boy Color tab. Actually, no, Kurokurokurin is on the GBA. Not there yet. Not there yet. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2. It's coming up soon. Quotation marks. You know what soon means. You know, once we finish like some of the ongoing streams, we'll get there. Yokai Watch. Oh, I mean, I'll have to check it out. Like, I'm not adding anything right now, but there are also some games that I haven't added yet, and I'll look into that because I've heard good things about Yokai Watch. Though I mostly stick to retro games, and I think Yokai Watch is mostly DS and up, isn't it? So it wouldn't be like super high on my list. Currently, we're playing Pokemon the Trading Card Game 2. Unfortunately, yesterday I was sick, so we didn't get around to it. Unfortunately. Here's the GBA section. For people who haven't seen it before. We still have to play like like the Hum Hum games to like finish up our Hamtaro segment. We haven't done that what? Oh! Can cross up Battle Network 4 now. Ta-da! That's another one crossed off. See, we're making progress. We are doing it. There are some crossed out in there. I really want to play Sword of Mana at some point again, as well as Tales of Fantasia. And Boktai gods. Like the Boktai, now that I know that like Boktai 2 and 3 exist, I want to play those too. Yeah, it's pretty recent. Are we gonna pack up back to C1 again? No, we're gonna play the Olympics. Here's the MS-DOS page. I guess I can, yeah, oh, I already crossed off Doom. I should add in Doom too, because this is a big page. For people who don't know, I like MS-DOS games. I'm a big fan of them. 1 second, let me start. There we go. We love you, thank you. Yeah, so these are the MS-DOS and as well as early PC games. So like I do other PC games that are retro on here. It's just that most of the space is MS-DOS, but there's like some other like Windows 95 and stuff in there. Have you heard of Goblins? I have not heard of Goblins. It's fun. Oh, Chief and Reap, thank you for the bones. Thank you. Did you have anything else we need to cross off here? I think, did we cross off Pokemon Play It yet? Okay, we have. Figured out the Ditto hotkey. Yeah, it's 2. It's the number 2. Okay. I think we don't have to update this one any. No, I was like, Scunny? No, this is the official Scunny. This is the big Scunny. We haven't played that one yet. That's because this is a CD-ROM game, so it's a little bit harder. We can't use DOSBox for it, basically, so I need to find that first. Yeah, we actually played one of the Freddy Fish games, but I haven't crossed it off because there's like so many of the other ones. I'm really excited to play some creatures. Like, I was like obsessed with creatures when I was younger, but then when I grew up, I realized I only played baby mode, you know, like the game they made for kids that was a bit easier and a bit less brutal. And now I want to play proper creatures in like hardcore adult modes where they get fucked up and stuff. I don't think creatures actually get that sad, but I know there's a difference between the main game and like the game they made that was easier for children. So I do want to get around to that at some point. Yeah. Need to follow that. What's this? Thanks for. Yeah. This is like some of the ones I have. I still need to like add more to them. I know like a couple more were suggested. Like I said, the list hasn't been updated in like a week or so. Here we've got some Nintendo 64. I crossed off Kirby. I did cross off Kirby. Yeah. I know a lot of you ask Mega Man 64. It's on there. Yeah, hardcore adult mode should be an actual difficulty name. It's true. It's for hardcore adults only. We actually played a bit of Pokemon Stadium. I can actually cross that off. There we go. Ditto case for the Galaxy. I saw those, but they're Korea only, and I don't want to deal with a proxy, unfortunately. Is Hybrid Heaven? Let me Google what that looks like. Hold on. Let me do a quick Google. Hybrid Heaven. Not yet, but I'm willing to try that out. Some kind of fighting game from the looks of it. Yeah, looks interesting enough. I'll add it in. Well. There we go. I love Nintendo 64 games, so I'm not very picky with them. It's like an RPG with a fighting game battle system. Ooh, I see. I don't think I've ever seen that on the shelf. I don't think I've even seen that one in the store. Like, at least for like Nintendo 64 and GameCube and PlayStation era, like I at least remember seeing games in shop, even if I've never played them myself. Hybrid Heaven doesn't ring a bell. Used to Sega Saturn Genesis. There's not that many on them at the moment. There's a couple more that I need to add. Like I know I got like a bunch of like Genesis mob recommendations that I still need to add in. I want to play Moonwalker at some point properly. I played Moonwalker on the arcade cabinets like not long ago. Yeah, Dreamcast is considered retro. It is. We already went to the Dreamcast page, but this is what we have on there at the moment. Should add more to this. Should add more to this at some point. Do keep in mind that like some of the Dreamcast games got like remade for the GameCube, so they're like on the GameCube page. So like, for example, Sonic Adventure and stuff aren't on this one. They're on. I only tried adding the games in once, if at all possible. Yeah, we could definitely pop off that Dreamcast page a bit. Yeah, we really should. Just Radio is available on Steam, yes. And also, you can add your own graffiti in, and I'm very excited about the prospects of that. These are like some of the like these are mostly modern games. I have promised you guys that we were gonna play the new Nobunaga's Ambition. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I have it's later this month. We'll play some Nobunaga's Ambition. A lot of these. Oh wait, we played Stray. I haven't finished it yet, so I still need to do that. So it will be there at some point. Trust me. Trust me. I am excited for Nobunaga's Ambition when we do it. Here we've got the PlayStation 1 games. I'm very excited to go through all the Digimon ones because those I was very fond of. I know a lot of people aren't very fond of like Digimon World 2003, but I really liked it because it had like the RPG mechanics and stuff. I actually never played Digimon World 2. I played the first one in 2003. Those will be long streams, yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. Where he plays a god as a hand. Black and white? I have good news for you. I have good news for you. Hold on. Ta-da! It's right there. It's right there. Ta-dum! Don't worry, I've got it on my list. Gregory Horror's Wild. Yeah, I never got a chance to play that because I mostly saw like YouTube videos and stuff of it, but I've never had the chance to check it out, and I really want to. Curry Mix. I have convinced Echo to play this with me. You should play video games on the stream. That's what I do normally. If you mean like another one this night, I don't have anything else prepared, so we're just gonna look through the list at the moment. He'll paint on the ass. Oh, that's kind of sucks. I've been like talking to Zizzy. I know Zizzy is gonna help me set up like a virtual desktop, and I can try that. Do I know Impossible Creatures? I'd have to double check because if you put it in the suggestion, I've definitely looked at it before, but I'll have to look at it again. Curry Mix though. Me and Echo are gonna be playing that at some point. I have convinced her to Curry together. Are the Metroid plays you haven't played yet? Yes. I plan to. Here's the thing. And it's to my great shame. I have played most of the GameCube's catalog. I never played Metroid Prime. Not a single one of them. I know. Devastating. How could I? It's like I said before, like I didn't play a lot of FPSs back when I was younger, so I never played Metroid Prime. 10 years dungeon. I know. I put me back in the ground. Take me out by my sprouts when you need me. But yeah, no. So Metroid Prime is most certainly on the list. Hold on, I'll zoom out a bit again. I was really zoomed in from before. Yeah, Spiral. Can join me in my lack of 5G. I need to get to play those. I'm glad I'm not alone. When we get through like a bunch of the Castlevanias, we'll maybe also do like a couple of the other Metroid Prime, like the Metroids. But I heard that like, what's the one that's really bad? I'll have to consider whether or not I want to play that one. Shame, I know. Put me in the ground. Cover me in dirt. Fertilize me. Hunters? No, it's the one that... Other M. That's the one I was thinking of. That's the one that everybody hates. I too will join this game. We will both be good in the ground. Where's my new Spyro game, right? You'd think that considering how well the remaster sold, they'd be making a new one. Put me in the onion. I feel Spyro just died with the Skylanders series. He got completely usurped on the part of Monster X, where you get to do that unless you have a big stack of CDs sitting around. I'll see what I do. I'm bringing like my PlayStation over to Japan, so, and I still actually have a bunch of Vocaloid CDs just sitting around because I have a lot of physical media. So I could theoretically just like jam all my Vocaloids in there. Also, one game like I'm very excited about is Lunar Silver Star Story. I've mentioned this on stream before. It's like one of my favorites, maybe my favorite RPG of all time. I've played it a lot when I was younger. I would replay it, and I want to play it again. So when that happens, it happens. As you can see, Metal Gear is on there, but we probably won't start like playing Metal Gear till I finish the original ones on like PC and SNES and stuff. I'm gonna do Eternal Blue too. Maybe. I'll consider it. No, Star Ocean 1. I think Star Ocean 1 is on a different console, and that's why it's not on this page. Because I'm pretty sure I included Star Ocean 1 on one of the other pages. Are you adding stuff to the pile? Take you out. Put it on the pile. Put it on the pile. Doesn't stand single play these games. It keeps trying to make life so Crash Bandicoots. Why? And Lamar, I saw it earlier, Sa. I kind of want to play Lamar. I haven't played it before, but I know it's a lot like Parappa. So I'd be interested in it. Yeah. Then we've got the PlayStation 2. Big flex. I have all the Dot Hack games. I just have to pick them up. But when we do that, we're not gonna do that anytime soon because we're too busy with Mega Man. And Dot Hack, it's gonna be in there for the long haul. Those are long games. They're not short. Yeah, Silent Bomber's on there too. Any contenders for this can be posted in the game recommendations. And I usually add them if I'm at least vaguely interested in them. It's just like, I only have 7 days a week to play a game. Please understand it might take a while before I get around to anything. As it goes to sell for the PS1, it's fine. I mostly know about the PS2 one. I didn't know the PS1 one. But after Mega Man will enter Doc Hackard, I'm not sure which arc will enter yet. It will be up to my whim. We can never yield Dot Hack. Don't tempt me because Dot Hack is also one of my favorite RPGs of all time. It's actually, no, Lunar is still on top, but Dot Hack comes damn close. Very, very close second place. Yeah, here's a bunch of the, oh god, Psychonauts and War of Rose. I sell off the Colossus too. That's Steam Ocean. If we're gonna say first place, Lunar, second place, Dot Hack, third place, Star Ocean 3, maybe, in terms of my favorite RPGs. Oh, but Skies of Arcadia. Maybe it's a shared third place with Skies of Arcadia. Yeah. That seems about right. Both of you to assume the Mega Man will ever end. We'll run out of games eventually. It's about Pirate and Tachikoma. But it's kind of like okay though. I'm guessing it might just be like a bit meh. Not never getting main Spyro set in the original. Right? It's a shame. Simon was my suggestion. It's possible. I'd say like 30% of these are suggestions from you guys. So yes, PSP. I think this one's very short. These are just games I remember enjoying on the PSP when I played them. So that's why they're there. Ta-da! We might wind up playing Darkstalkers on a different console though. But I do remember enjoying these. And then we have the SNES and NES. They're on the same page. Please forgive me. I can cross off Mega Man 3. Ta-da! And I can cross off Mega Man Soccer. Hold on. We played that recently too. Cross that off. And sort alphabetically. There we go. All I want for Christmas is a PSP. I do not know it actually. What's it about? So yeah, this is the SNES NES page. I'll add more to this. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of stuff on here. I'm excited for Twinbee though. And Lufia. Yeah. I think if we're gonna do like another, the old or the new, old one I think. So here's the thing. I was very excited for the new one. I do think it looks beautiful. I think they did really nice with the graphics, and I'm really excited that the new generation gets to play it. I looked at the old graphics again, and you guys know me, I'm a sucker for pixel art. I still like the aesthetics of the old one better. Oh, thank you to hydrate. 1 second. Wonder Project again sits in the back of my mind a lot. Yeah, I actually have like the physical copy of the first Wonder Project on the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's going to be a short one. I mean, all the better, honestly, because, like, at least we'll get through the list at some point. Because I do like to finish my games, which is a great hindrance to finishing this list. My foolish fool who spends 30 hours on one Mega Man game, one Mega Man Battle Network game. Was a song in Discord. Oh, thank you. I'll listen to it after stream. Here's a couple of the Switch games. When I started streaming, I only had the Switch, so you'll notice that we've done a lot of them. Because for a long time, it was the only option I had. So none of these are like super high on the list currently. But they're interesting, and I've got them around if we ever need like a filler to look at. I do kind of want to play Bloodstained, but I probably won't play Bloodstained till after we finish going through a Castlevania arc. Like if we work through all of our Castlevanias to the present day, we'll play that. This Mega Man game, was it good? That's my answer. I'm sure it was like kind of a smub. It was a bit meh, if you ask me. It wasn't like amazing or anything. Yeah, very, very positive review. Yeah. Here's some Wii games. There's not many on them, but I feel some of you have to see Poke Park one day, and I think it would just be really funny. Because in Poke Park, you get to do the mini games with any Pokemon, even if they're not suited to the mini game, and I think that's hilarious. So one day we'll do Poke Park. And if we're doing Paper Mario, we'll go through all of them. And Fragile Dreams is a very nice, underrated little game that I don't think a lot of people played. So, and then for Xbox, yes, I did add Xbox Bomberman to that. You are welcome. We'll do it one day. We'll do it one day. Of course, Yes at Radio Future is there, and Viva Pinata is there twice, and it's earned its little spots. I think that's fair. And then I think these are just some that like didn't fit into the other categories. So these are over here. Yeah, Gritty Bomberman, Pepsi Man Edition. Exactly. I just remembered because you were talking about other games, like kind of want to play As Your Dreams. It's kind of like Dragon Quest Warrior-esque. I mean Dragon Quest Monsters-esque, but a little different, and I played that one a lot. I forgot the name completely for a while, but it's fun. I like it. We'll also do like Hamtao. Where does Mind Maze fit? Mind Maze is on the MS-DOS and early PC games. There we go. And Carta Mind Maze. It's in there. We've got it. We all got it listed on the MS-DOS and early PC base. Because I like include like Windows 95 and stuff on it. It's just easier to categorize in this way instead of like getting granular which Windows it was released for. Oh, actually we did play Dwarf Fortress before. Did I not check it off? We did that. Turns out my laptop is not good at running it. We played for about 4 hours, I think. Did I just see Zelda CDI? Maybe. You don't want me to play Zelda CDI? Dwarf Fortress was fun. It was fun. It's just that like my laptop while streaming at the same time explodes when I try to play Dwarf Fort. Is there a VOD? I'm afraid not. It was unfortunately before I started saving my VOD, I'm afraid. It's very unfortunate. Yeah, we're doing the list. I was asked because we finished a bit early to pull the list up for people who have never seen it before. So yeah, no, this is the list. If you want to take a leisurely look at it, it is pinned in the game suggestions of the Discord. I can also just drop the link here real quick if anybody wants to like slowly look through it. It's not up to date. It's not conclusive. Games will continue to be added. Yeah, no, I really should have. The one thing I regret is not saving my VOD sooner. The thing is, and this is going to sound really stupid, for the longest time, I didn't realize you could export VOD straight to YouTube. So I, with my slow laptop, was just like downloading a VOD for 8 hours and then like uploading it for 8 hours, not knowing I could just skip the intermediary step, which was basically what put me off from like uploading the VODs for a long time. And then I did start uploading my VODs, and I still did that for a while till I was a few weeks in. I was like, "What's export do?" Oh. Oh yeah, you can go right to YouTube. Hiya, boss. So that has made it a lot easier. That's why the VODs are usually like up a day after stream, like 1 or 2 days after. Since I started, I have not missed a single VOD. I'm proud to say that at least. But because like before that, I just thought that the only way was to download it, and I don't have that much space on my laptop, and like VODs are big, which is I know I should have started saving them sooner. So unfortunately, a decent amount of my archive is lost, but at least not all of it is. At least a lot of it has survived to this day. Yeah, like I think 4 or 5 people like mentioned on stream that they found me through my Mega Man 2 VOD. Like I was surprised. Like, whoa, this never happened before. Like, yeah, like it's nobody wants to watch the VOD. Like I always figured like people just watch it in the 2 weeks before it expires, but then more and more people start asking me like, actually, I want to watch in the future. You know what? That's very fair. That's very fair. So I've started uploading them properly. So my VOD channel, it's linked. It's in my Twitch links. If I haven't missed. It's only from the past few months, but I haven't missed one since. It's all in there from the time I started saving them. Sometimes we watch what I really like. That really makes me happy. Like I always worry that like, hiya VOD watchers. I'm talking to chat most of the time, so I always worry that like it's gonna become a very confusing VOD. Because like half the time I'm just talking to you guys in chat. Even if I was there, the fun. I'm so glad. I mean, that's good to know. That's good to know. Oh, TMIG, thank you for the bone. Thank you. I was about to say thank you for the VOD, but that's just because my brain is on the VODs right now. But yeah, I do think we'll wrap it up here today. Like we could do like some stuff, but the thing is, tomorrow we have karaoke, and I still need to practice a little bit for it. I'm a little bit nervous. Hi, Yasuko. Hi. I even made chat as the VOD is going on. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. So yeah, now tomorrow we're still playing Doom. Doom at normal time. Doom in the evening at 6 p.m. JST as per usual. At 12 at midday, there is karaoke. And I know a lot of you are new here and you haven't heard me sing karaoke before. Please adjust your expectations. I am not a V singer. I am not a Utaite. I am not like a brilliant cover artist. I cannot belt out operatic notes. I will hope that at least you'll have fun singing along with me. As I do my best, because I do like singing. I just, it's a different type of singing. Yeah. Like say sky high. No, damn it. Please tamper them. So if you do want to come, this is this karaoke. Yeah, it's like karaoke bar style, exactly. Tomorrow's karaoke stream is gonna be a reward for the charity stream we did a while back. So all the songs requested will be songs that like people paid money to charity for, to put in a later karaoke stream. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do many requests, but I hope you still like the songs. There's like 30 of them, and I'm a little nervous because like I'm still practicing some of them, but like one in particular is so fast. But in the end, I will just do my utmost best to get all of them, and do them at least reasonably okay. So I'll still do a little bit of practice tonight and in the morning. Because of work, I hope you and chat have fun. Oh, I hope chat goes well. Work goes well, and I hope you'll come back again once you're done. Thank you for coming. Would have request for you to sing the Freebird solo, helping people in need to hear a slug sing Vocaloid songs. I mean, you are guessing right. The hardest song is actually not a Vocaloid song this time, but it's a Japanese one. Don't push your voice. No, I won't push it, but we will. I think make it through all of them. I'm mostly just worried about keeping up with like all this stuff. I'm worried about keeping up with some of the speed on a couple of them. But I've practiced. I've done my best. The VODs for those are tricky. I'm also once again trying to save all of the VODs, but I unfortunately cannot do much about it if parts get muted. Because that's the sad reality of Twitch. But like, At least I'll put the track up again. Mm. What we fork over? No, no, no. That's illegal information. We should end the stream before you leak any more government secrets. Hold on. We'll be in the big screen for a second. Movie Plant and Jen's voice tonight, the second stream. Yeah. But I think we'll be okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm gonna put myself in the middle real big as I say goodbye to everyone. Okay. With that said, thank you all so much for coming today. To all the lookers, thank you for looking. And if you're watching the VOD, shout out to you, VOD watchers. We were just talking about you. Thank you for watching the VOD. I hope you had a good time. He's saying the fuck immediately after stream you can avoid muting. Oh, I'm not sure. I think it like hits it pretty fast. I'm not sure how it works. I think it can like kind of get it midstream already. Experience of Hatsune Miiku's shows daily pen and folder. It really isn't. That's way too fast for me. Have a great night, everybody. I'm gonna find somebody to wade into. I'll try to stay healthy. I hope that I have less tummy ache tomorrow. But I've eaten light today, so I hope tomorrow less tummy ache. Let's see. Oh, okay. We have a bunch of people streaming tonight. Who do we want to go into? We haven't rated I in a while. Let's rate I. Let's go rate I for a bit. I think it's been a bit and a half. She's playing some Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, I think, which is a game I really like. Okay. Great way to spend the morning early noons as always. Thank you. It makes me really happy. Pick and tear, baby. Pick and tear. Let's go. Everybody have a great rest of your day. If you're going to bed, have sweet bunny dreams. And if you still have the rest of the day ahead of you, combate. I believe in you. If you don't have work to do, just, relax. Have a little treat. Have a fun time. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.